welcome everybody to the DHC Sports Show. I am your humble host, the Dad Hat. How's everybody doing tonight? How you know what? Why don't we start with this? How are you doing today, Mr. Prospector? Tell me, how is your night going?
Or how's it starting? Because he just shredded you like 4 minutes ago.
He did.
Shredded your heart, I should say.
Hold on a second. I got to change my headphones.
The heck with the Major League Baseball awards.
They're not important.
It looks like I'm gonna need to get me some new headphones.
Right.
Yeah, they're over 5 years old, so I think it was time for them to go. So back to the OGs, though. Back to the OGs. Nothing wrong with the OGs.
Man, what up, Polly?
All right. Well, again, like I said, welcome everybody. Welcome to the DHC Sports Show. My name is Ed, also known as the Dad Hat. No, I am not anywhere else, Polly. I am in my house. This is my house. Okay. Just want you to know. I just did some changes to the studio. We'll change it up a little bit. So, okay. Guys, this show is brought to you by All Four Baseball Company. We talk about this every week, every day. You guys got to make sure, one, follow him. Have you guys seen his travel trailer that he finally was able to get put together? That thing looks legit. It's super nice. Not as nice as Mr. Mayer's internet tonight. It is absolutely pristine. Anyways, just wanted to put that out there for you guys.
And my good one's not even back up. I've got another 5.5 hours. They're out actually on the road right up here in front of our neighborhood.
Well, you spoke too soon.
Wow,
I know.
You jinxed the crap out of that one.
Sure did.
I figured you would. That's why I wanted to go ahead and let you know that it is not my normal internet. They are pulling a new piece of pipe in and replacing a section of cable under the ground there. And so anyway, I should be okay for tonight, though. We'll see.
No, you're not.
You're
I was
not.
about to say, I thought you were going to be in a Bruce. I thought you were in a Bruce Lee movie.
Oh my God. I feel like I'm in an old Swamp Thing movie back from the 80s. My God, this thing is grainy. Anyways, listen, guys, there's All Four Baseball Company. Use code DADHEAD and get yourself 50% off your full purchase. All you have to do when you go to the checkout, put DADHEAD, you get the 50% off your whole purchase. Your monthly club, which is $3 if you use code DHC for your sticker club. I know for a fact it works because my sticker club charge came to day, and the sticker clubs, I'm telling you guys, the stickers are amazing. All right. So I want to make sure that we give love to the Old Ford Baseball Company. All right. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. Let's go ahead and show what we are wearing tonight. Some of us may be drinking. Donnie should be drinking with his internet. Let's go ahead and get started. Mr. Prospector, how's your night going? Tell me. Please tell me.
Well, let's focus on the most important thing.
Okay. What's that?
Happy Veterans Day to all those who are serving, have served, to them and their families. Thank you for your service to our nation and for your sacrifices. So tonight I am wearing it's from the Hudson Valley Renegades, but that's their veterans hat, the Hudson Valley Veterans.
That's a nice one.
So there's that. So yes, Zach Beeson, that shout out certainly goes to you, my friend, and your fellow soldiers, and
yes,
your family, and then all those who have served or who are serving. And then I'm also wearing my Indianapolis Colts salute to service hoodie this is probably from 10 or 11 years ago, but it still fits.
It still works, right?
Yep, exactly.
All right, Mr. Producer, what's up, my man?
Doing all right. Tonight's hat is the Kentucky Beer Cheese, one of the new acquisitions for this year. One of my favorite hats, really. That it's kind of already shot up. And
really?
Yeah, it's really unique. It gets a lot of eyes on it. A lot of people ask about this one.
Okay, all right.
And then tonight I'm just drinking water.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Shut up. That's crazy. That's just crazy talk. What's up, Eric?
How's it going?
Well, we're here, EP. We're here.
Did you switch your where
I
you're
did.
Throw me off. Now I can see the monster behind you.
Yeah, you see that? I'm excited, all of this, showing everybody the little, little Star Wars, old Lego Land over there back there, and then you can see there, like like in the mirror. That's one of my lights. It's actually right there, but it's like right. You can see the reflection, and another one behind me. So there it is. So
I can't wait till we see a face pop into that window, and
I know
he
you
doesn't know
should
it.
be like,
We all do.
like who the. If that happens, that's some Jason Voorhees type of stuff. So pray for me.
Well, no, that's the first time we'll see Jolly.
That is true. That's good. I'll give you that one. That was pretty good. I'll give you that.
What's up,
Eric-
Ed? I'm here. You my favorite podcast.
Man, I think you're my favorite podcaster, bro. Why is my screen messed up? No, your screen is not messed up. That's just Donnie's screen that's messed up. Everybody else's is just fine.
I'm wondering if he's saying, because mine's kind of doing something similar, so I wonder if we're experiencing the same thing.
What happened?
Well, I'm not sure specifically on Michael's, but mine has 2 screens up here, and it says scheduled. It's not recording yet.
Interesting.
I don't know. Anyways,
It went live and everything. It's going live right now.
today it's the 4th of July, but it's EP from the El Paso Chihuahuas. Got the American flag on it, and I am doing Samuel Adams Winter Lager.
Yeah, we're live. That's just weird. See, look, live.
Yeah, we're live on Twitch, so
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we know it's pixelated as hell, Polly. It is. Donnie's pixelated. He's back to the 80s. He just missed a tube TV and all that. You do see 2 screens, Eric. That is because we are on vertical as well. It's showing on the reels in YouTube, so that's why you see that only our faces. So it's a new feature by YouTube that they just released. Verticals. It actually, I saw some numbers last night on this. It actually it ended up being the same amount of people watching on both like that, and then on regular, like we usually see it like this on a 16:9. So it's it's a little different. More people to see. Although it is a little weird to see that it is scheduled. I can't see anything as far as like numbers and all that, which is a little weird to me. Yes, that's what it is. There's 2 screens. It's not a bad thing. It is because you see that. Yeah. So there you go.
so if we try to end the show, does it go live again? Or are we just in a perpetual state of just going live? Like we're just stuck now?
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. Maybe. And so, Eric, what hat are you wearing? Oh, well, actually, it was supposed to be the producer, but he decided not to give his hat. No, you did. He's drinking water. What a loser. Eric, what's your hat? I'm drinking water.
He did that.
He's already done that too. Like you gotta.
Okay.
I think
It's
Ed's
fine,
on a lag.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. I'm just messing with Virgil. Eric, what's up? Talk to me.
He wants me to tell it again. Donnie, you
Yes.
tell us what you got going on.
Yeah, Eric already shared his hat and his drink.
No, I can't hear it. I
You
didn't hear
couldn't hear
his.
You didn't? All right, go again, Eric.
All right. So I got the El Paso.
Anyways, moving on. I'm kidding. I promise. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. That was a joke. I'm sorry. That was a joke. I'm sorry, Eric. I'm sorry.
This would never happen on the Monday show. Just let
Yes,
him
it
know.
would.
No, it wouldn't.
It's much more sophisticated.
I would ask her what Donnie's hat is, but we can't tell what his hat is.
Whatever it is, like it's covered in Vaseline.
Y'all really can't see that very well?
No, we're not kidding. You can't see it.
The Columbia Fireflies.
It's the Fireflies.
it's the
47 cleanup.
Yeah, it's a 47 cleanup military hat. It has the word Columbia on the bill, like the patch on the uniforms, and so I've got that along with my my Clemson salute to service hoodie.
Nice.
Years ago, and I'm drinking the last beer I had that I picked up when Patrick and us were with you and Darla,
Mm.
the 1030 wedding cake stout. I had one can of this left in the back of the fridge. So I figured I'd take down some cake tonight. And where was it at? Big Chupapi said, thanks for my service. Sorry, I'm like UC Davis. I didn't do service. I was a coward.
Keeping it reals. All right, boys. What did Virgil just like?
He bounced.
Yeah, it's like I can't do it
I
anymore.
can't do this tonight. I can't do this tonight.
Everything's thrown off with the two screens, and your desk is flipped, and Donnie, you can't see him, so he's like, I'm done with these people.
It's too much change. Too much.
Change overload.
I know, right? He's on overload mode. He's like, you know what? I'm out. I'll see you guys later. I can't do this. Mr. Mayor, you're not joining the veterans at 5 points tonight?
No. I'm here with you guys. And
There
like
it
I said, when it came to military service, I was UC Davis.
Okay.
So
all right, boys and girls. Well, I'm just wearing a legacy hat today again. I've been wearing it because this makes me so comfortable, and I didn't want to wear anything else. It's a comfortable hat, man. I don't know what it is about this hat. It's so soft. All right, boys and girls. I think we should go over. Let's start tonight by going over. I don't want to, but I'm going to read them. The DHC Sports Show Fantasy League standings. There we go. All right, boys and girls. Here we go. Starting at the very bottom, already eliminated from the playoffs. I'm not kidding. It has an E right next to it. And that is Official League has been officially eliminated from the playoffs, just so you guys know.
Hats for everybody.
Hey, everybody gets a hat. All right. In tied for 8th place, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. That would be Mrs. Mayor, Mr. Virgil Brooks, Mrs. Dad Hat CFO, Terry McCutcheon, and Mr. Zach Prophet, and Eric Lichtenberg. All right. Those are the 8th place right now. And then 2 people tied for 6th. That is Mr. Donnie Wise and Ed Rivera. I don't know if you guys know those two knuckleheads. You should probably catch them every morning at 6 a.m. on Breakfast Takes. Pretty good show.
So that's who those two guys are. I saw there was a comment under there asking who those two awesome guys were. Yeah. No one ever told him though. Apparently
no. They ignored him. Standing by himself, all in 5th place, Mr. Justin Kish, racing for rugs. And then in 1st place, tied for 1st place. All right, here we go. Eric Prophet, Mr. Influencer EP, Hudson Valley, Mr. Tom Thrash, Gridiron Grades, who you're gonna win. I promise you're gonna win.
No idea what I'm doing.
And
no idea what I'm doing.
Do you know what they tell him? Shut up.
All weekend.
It was annoying.
Congratulations, Ed.
Oh my God, it was so annoying.
Yep.
So annoying.
Yep.
Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I got lucky.
But get the hell out of here. And then in 1st place, Mr. Zach Beeson, still at 7-3. So all of you are 7-3. So congratulations to the winners, except for Patrick. Everybody else, congratulations on your win.
I don't deserve it. I don't know what I'm doing.
You do not.
You did definitely not. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this since it's Veterans Day. Thanks for your service, Zach. But this dude, I think last week, if you remember, said, "Oh yeah, he's that losing streaks or that winning streak's gonna stop," and he didn't show up this weekend. So that 1st place, I won the head-to-head against Zach. So. Okay, he admitted it there. I had 3 guys for the New York Giants all on my team, and I somehow won.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And then the New York Giants ended up firing their head coach this weekend. That was interesting. I gotta say something, guys. This is like the exorcism of all exorcisms tonight, of everything that can go wrong with electronics. It's going wrong. Like, your phone's not working. Virgil, you got kicked out.
I mean, I'm good.
Last famous words.
What in the world is this comment coming through too?
Can we block them?
What is that? Yeah. So,
Wow. Anywho,
Anyway,
let's
chat.
keep it going.
Hopefully, yeah, ignore whoever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Anywho,
Sorry about that, chat.
Yeah.
yeah, that's uncalled for.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
By the way, Kent State's winning 7-3. Just want you guys to know that. 7-3. So it is a haunted day for us. Like everything that probably can go wrong will go wrong for Donnie. Don't you worry.
Absolutely.
Especially with his internet. So are they putting new line for you? Is that what they're doing?
Yeah. So I don't know if somebody hit it or what, but
Or somebody paid for a brand new line?
Well, no, it got damaged back in the summer, and I actually did a temporary on it, and it's been sitting out there on the ground for months. I've been texting those guys, telling them, "Hey, y'all need to come bury this before it gets hit." I don't know if somebody hit it finally, and they're out there trying to put in a new permanent fix that they should have done months ago. But they've got a whole crew out there digging holes and putting in a new piece of pipe and getting ready to run a brand new piece of fiber down the road for, I don't know, about 1,000 feet and splicing it up. So after we get off the show tonight, probably in the middle of the night, it'll be fixed.
It's probably that's when it was going to be.
I'm on my back. Work on your own. Are you going to go out and work on your own?
No, because
I was just going to ask him that.
I actually almost stopped this morning. There were 12. There were 6 guys from the cable company all standing around out there, and I started to say, "Hey, you guys need some help." And I didn't do it because I didn't.
They're on your union break.
Yeah, I didn't want to get stuck in that. And then when I came home, I definitely did not want to get stuck in that.
That's a union break right there. Don't you dare, get in the middle of a union break, bro.
But I'm on my backup. We have 2 internets for this very reason, along with several other reasons. And I tried to actually jump on the 5G version rather than the 2G version. So that may be part of my problem as well.
So Z3R0X-B1R has been removed and banned, so we're good.
Yeah, Zach, I think it's one of those bots that goes in.
It's a bot. Again, what's gonna go wrong? It's gonna go wrong. It's just that's how it is, guys. So bear with us tonight. Just bear with us tonight as we go through this. All right, let's go ahead and start talking about what happened this weekend, boys and girls.
Not yet.
Okay.
We got to do another thing.
Oh yeah, what's that? Tell me.
We have to go through the results of our picks.
Oh, that's right. I tried.
And
have at it.
I'm gonna say this. We almost had a nightmare scenario again because we had a 3-way tie for first place.
Is that so?
Yes, it came down to the final game, and one person got their over/under right, and the other 2 missed their over/under.
Congratulations, Virgil.
Yeah, why are you assuming it's me?
Because we automatically think it's going to be you no matter what.
Because you're smarter than all of us.
That's really not fair. I mean, you don't know if it's going to be me.
We do know it's going to be you.
We don't know that yet. So to announce the winner, let me pull up their record because I didn't have it properly set earlier. So 3 people finished 24-10. And the winner,
bad, boys. Not bad.
And the winner of this week's picks. Yes, man.
We knew that.
Shocker.
We knew that. All right, Eric, your turn. Go ahead, Eric. Say it.
I got nothing.
So, yes, the people that finished tied for first was me, Eric, and Patrick, all at 24-10. But Patrick and Eric missed their over-unders. Patrick, you were pretty close. Eric, you were not. And then the last 2 were tied at the bottom.
Donnie, here we go. You and me, baby.
20 and 14. But Ed, you got your over/under right because the Browns going over. Who would have ever suggested that one? That actually worked. And then Donnie, you missed your over/under. So when we get to unique picks, this is where things kind of fall apart for some people. We'll start with me because the one unique pick that I made that I really wanted to happen so badly, but did not in the end, I was the only person to pick Iowa to beat Oregon.
Hi.
And really, with that game, that's kind of a. I had the I told you so post ready, but then the moment that they missed the 2-point conversion, I'm like, they're gonna lose this.
Yep.
So, do you want to make an apology or that, or I'm just gonna
I'm gonna stick with my stick with it, baby. You know,
Because
you make. Sometimes you just make bad bets.
Because I remember maybe you saying, "Oh, we're going to text you at halftime when Oregon's up by 28," and did that happen? No, that didn't happen.
No, it
Okay.
didn't.
Next game we have Miami comes to Syracuse. Miami. Ed, you were the only person to say Miami was going to cover, and they did not.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Donnie, you were the only person to say that Southern Illinois was going to be Youngstown State.
You were wrong.
You're wrong on that one. Ed, as usual, you were the only person to pick against Baltimore.
Of course I was. I mean, I knew I was going to get that wrong, but you know.
Yes. You were also the only person. Now, this one, it's not as bad. You were also the only person to pick Tampa Bay against the Patriots.
Yep.
And then in my opinion, the most egregious one out of the bunch. Donnie, you were the only person to pick the 49ers to beat the Rams.
He went out on a limb, right, Donnie?
Oh,
yeah. Or a whim.
I noticed that he picked all of your other teams in this group, but mine he did not. So I picked that personally.
Yeah.
That wasn't on purpose.
Don't disrespect those valiant Virgils.
Can't win with that.
Nope.
Hey, I try to get the just the flyer pick here and there, and sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Most of the times I don't.
I can't say anything when his team got beat by a quarterback throwing for 54. Cannot say anything. Can't say anything. Cannot defend it, Mike. I'm not defending anything. So I already told you guys, you know how I feel about all this whole situation. So I'm not saying anything at all.
Yeah. Dylan Gabriel was a beast, though.
No, he wasn't. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, he was. He scored 20. He scored over 20 points in fantasy.
Patrick thought he lost the game because of him.
I did.
All right, moving on. Anything else on those? We're not talking about Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel is not a quarterback that it's worthy of starting quarterback. So no, we're not doing that.
Well, Virgil, there is one silver lining in this. That means Bailey Zappi's one step closer.
Stop talking about Dylan Gabriel or Zapp.
What is going on? Who is doing?
Somebody's hacked this.
Messing with them.
What the?
Who's messing with us?
Patrick is.
No, I'm not.
That was you. That was you. So we are on a haunted show, guys. This is. Can we talk
Halloween
about horror movies?
Halloween came late.
Yeah, no kidding. Golly.
Yeah, I don't know where this is going.
But the crazy thing is I was only talking about Bailey Zappi, not Dylan Gabriel. But
yes, you did. You just said that Dylan Gabriel. You know what?
If you bring up Zappi, that implies Gabriel doesn't need to play. So
right. And also,
I didn't explicitly say that name.
By the way, just so you guys know, news here, they're talking about starting Deshaun Watson over Shedeur Sanders. Just because.
Well, that's before he goes to Carolina Panthers, right? Because that's.
You heard that hot take?
Yeah.
Well, they have to prove he can play for them to take him in Carolina. So
yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Yeah, bring back Jeff Driscoll or something like that. I don't know.
I don't get it, man. I truly do not get it, brother.
That honestly has to say a lot about Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah, it does. I don't understand. I mean, I can't remember who was it that said it. That's like that. Stefanski's in a lose-lose situation at this moment. He keeps going with Gabriel. He's gonna get killed. He pushed Shedeur Sanders. Why didn't they put him in earlier? Right. So it's like he's at a lose-lose situation. They got rid of his veteran quarterbacks, both of them. like he got caught off guard with that one. So it's like they're forcing the subject on starting these rookie quarterbacks. I've been telling you guys this though. This is going to be a lost season for the Browns, anyways. So it's one of those. All right, let's see what all of our rookie players have, and let's see what we have because we're about to have a pretty high pick in the in this year's draft. So might as well start evaluating the staff at this moment. That's what it is. They're just not saying it, but they're showing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and Mike can't talk because his Steelers lost. So,
and kind of lost badly, I would say.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Yeah.
I will say this though: it is Veterans Day, and Mike is a veteran, so we'll take a little easy on him.
No,
not much, but a little.
No. Thank you for your service, Mike. I appreciate your service, brother.
Yeah,
Mike,
both our teams suck. Thanks for your service, brother.
Both our teams suck ass, like bad. So I was talking because, Mike knows this. He does this right there. My wife is a Steelers fan, and I was telling her like we were watching the game, and I was like, why does Aaron Rodgers look like he's one high and two like he's lost, like deer in headlights, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
All I could think about is how in the world did the Colts lose to that?
You're going to get those situations, dude. It happens, man.
Well, I mean, the Colts were really bad. I think the stat that really makes it even worse is that I think the Colts gave up the ball. Like, I think the Steelers had 6 or 7 takeaways, and the Steelers still only won by a touchdown.
Yeah. So let's go over the scores again. The Thursday night football, Broncos and Raiders. That was an atrocious game. That game sucked. That was such a horrible game. Shout out to our friend Val, who's like, "Oh my God, they came back." Girl, they shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. The Broncos were the better team. They won, but barely won, and they should have not let it happen the way it did. So.
I'm saying it right now. Even if they get a bye or whatever, they're not making the conference.
They're one and done.
They're one and done.
100. Oh, I agree. The Broncos are one and done. They're not a good team. So
it's mystifying how they're 8-2.
I don't get it. I honestly don't get it.
I mean, the Broncos defense is good. That's the only reason that their offense has done just enough, because their defense has been borderline dominant in certain games. And it's like the one exception would be that fourth quarter comeback against the Giants, but other than that offense hardly ever does anything.
Yeah,
I mean, I remember the Broncos Jets game. That was worse than the Broncos Raiders game, but it just goes to show how little production you get out of that Denver. Yeah,
you're right, Phil. Ugly wins are better than pretty losses, and there's no like feel good story about losses or anything. I don't want to hear that. There's nothing. No, I don't want to hear it. It's the biggest like crock of shit when somebody's like, oh, at least they got. No, I don't. Moral victories are not. No, that's a loser mentality. I'm sorry. And so we're not doing that. All right. So then obviously we talked about the Browns. The Browns lost to the Jets. I don't know how you let that happen. And it was just, oh yeah, I know. Bad coaching, bad play. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I'll say this. It was bad special teams. Because you gave up not only one punt return, you also gave up your kickoff return for a touchdown. You take those two away, the Browns win. But of course, it's a full, it's a full team game. They lost, and so I'll say that. The Panthers found a way to disappoint us yet again. They lost to the Saints, 17-7.
Oh, that's far away from disappointment. That's a whole nother level of disappointment.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, it is. It's one thing to do it on the road, but I mean, to have them at home. I mean, to lose at home to the Saints. I mean, damn.
And I've been saying this. The Panthers need a quarterback. So there's that. All right, and then your Colts found a way to win. Congratulations to your Colts against the Falcons. Daniel Jones, comeback player of the year, baby.
Yeah, and he didn't even look like awesome. I mean, but he did the job. He did exactly what he needed to do.
What he needed to do.
Yeah, he doesn't have to look like the first 7 weeks as long as he can get the job done.
Well, he has a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback. He has a good running back. Who would have thought that we were actually saying that right now? All he had to do was just leave New York.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it seems like he's the second person that's left New York that basically resurrected his career.
True story.
Yep. No, but I mean, we were fortunate to get out of Germany with a win, but I'll take it any day of the week because that's a big win because they've got a tough schedule coming up against more playoff contenders, and so we'll see how we do in that.
Shout out to everybody who's watching on Verticals now. See, I told you guys this was going to work out. So shout out to Gabriel watching on our Reels on YouTube.
Is that Dylan Gabriel?
Yes.
What's up, Dylan?
That's not Dylan Gabriel.
No. Dylan Gabriel has bigger problems, homie. Let's come on now.
Okay.
All right. The Bears go ahead and find a way to win. They're 6-3. The Chicago Bears, Eric.
They're the luckiest team out there this year.
No, I think that's the Broncos. We gave them that to the Broncos.
Nah, Broncos aren't as lucky as the Bears are. Won the last 2 games in the final 2 minutes. Had a block kick to win a game and kicked a game-winning field goal as time expired. So 4 of their 6 wins are just lucky.
How about the biggest shocker of the whole slate of NFL games? Miami Dolphins beating the Buffalo Bills.
They just beat up on them.
Who would have thought that?
30-13.
Donnie, that wasn't a punishment to you for benching him last week, was it?
I thought that in fantasy because it was like I didn't have Josh Allen play and I lost to Eric, and then I played him and I thought I'm going to lose to Virgil because he was getting me nothing. And eventually he did accumulate at the end.
Right.
But
Donnie, you have to learn playing me in fantasy is like a bye week at this point. So, I mean, just you were okay.
I didn't know that at the time, though. I was freaking out.
You didn't know that at the time.
I was freaking out. I looked at that and I was like, how in the hell are the Bills down 16-0? I was like, what in the freaking universe is going on here?
I think we were all asking that.
Did you not realize that you were up against a team that had to have J.J. McCarthy as a starting quarterback? You were completely fine.
Well, and what's bad is Mrs. Mayer had Justin Fields, and I felt bad for her. I'm like, you've got to get another quarterback because he's not one.
Didn't he end up with like less yards than Aaron Rodgers did?
Who, Allen?
Fields.
Oh, Fields.
I think Fields ended up with like 40 yards passing or something like that. He was like 5 of 7 for like 40 yards for the entire game.
It was just a weird weekend in the NFL all around, to be honest.
Let's look at
all kinds of crazy stuff.
Let's see. Justin Fields, 6 for 11, 54 yards, average 0.9 average, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He got sacked 3 times. His rating was 60.4. Yep. That's no bueno. And so
that's the New York Jets.
Yep. All right. The Ravens, okay, they won. Big whoop-de-doo. Patriots beat the Buccaneers 28-13. That was an interesting game. Yeah.
Is that with MVP frontrunner Drake May?
Bad, Mike. 42 of his yards came on 1 play.
Was that the pass to Breece Hall?
I think it was, actually. I know it wasn't the Garrett Wilson.
Eric, are you ready for this one?
No.
That one cuts deep, Virgil.
MVP of the league.
Sorry.
Leading the Jaguars to yet another loss against the Texans, 36-29.
Well, What was the score originally before the final?
Bad.
Like 29 to
29-3, I think, or
It was
something
like
like
They
that.
were up
29
huge.
nothing.
They
29
were up
nothing or something like that.
29 to 10.
You should ask
29-0.
Donnie what happened to his team.
They pulled a Denver, I think, or Giants or whatever
The
that is.
Giants.
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 Giants,
Yeah. They pulled a Giants. I don't know what happened. I quit paying attention to that game. They were up so much, and I was just like,
Sure.
Oh,
had-
Mr. Confident over here. We got this win.
Yeah, the Florida Fighting Donnies took the fighting out of their team name.
So
Travis
there's
Hunter
that.
got hurt. That's what it was.
Yeah, okay.
I think
He's out
been
for
out.
yeah, he's been out. He didn't play, and
I
now
know.
he's out for the year. Great, awesome on my fantasy team.
It just shows you. It shows you what an animal can do when they're cornered.
What, lose?
No, the team to come back on them. You get somebody down bad, they fight harder, and the other team usually plays prevent themselves
Yeah.
to win defense.
The Cardinals find a way to lose yet again.
Well, they
Against the
they are
Seahawks.
coached by Jonathan Gannon, so
Yeah,
what do
there you go.
Outlast another coach firing.
He's not going to get fired. The Los Angeles Rams beat on the 49ers 42-26. They put a 42 burger on the 49ers.
What are those valiant Virgils eating every week? Because Matt Stafford has been unreal. What is it? Like 20 touchdowns without throwing an interception?
Yeah, that's I
The
said
dude
the
is nuts.
and think about the beginning of the season. We were talking about was he even going to be playing the full season or not. And
On the verge of retirement kind of deal.
right.
And so the Lions go on and put 44 on the Commanders. The Commanders at this point, they're a shell of themselves. They have so many injuries on that team. Like, I'm surprised that they're scoring points at the way they are. I'll be honest.
How is Marcus Mariota still a starting quarterback in this league?
He's not a starting quarterback. He's a backup quarterback who just happened to be put on as a starter because
He's gotten more chances than Carson Wentz.
That's what happens when you have all these guys get injured because they don't train properly. They overtrain in a lot of ways, and I mean injuries are just insane this year.
Why did they trade away Sam Howell III?
You just said Sam Howell III. I mean, anyway,
Patrick's going to see how Patrick's goal. I think what's the over under on old quarterback callbacks on tonight's show? Because
I'm not putting a number to that because he's going to try to reach that.
Right, because he's already at 4 or 5 now.
Well, Sam Howell III has never played in Cleveland though, so I have nothing there.
Moving on.
He was throwing somebody out for Cleveland earlier too. That was way back machine.
Andy Dalton.
Anywho, the Chargers go on to put 25 points against the Steelers. At first, I'm like, oh, okay, the Steelers are showing up, and then the Chargers were like, all right, it's time to go. Well,
okay.
All right, and last but not least, Monday night. Eric, do you want to talk about this?
Not a whole lot to say.
Why are you guys asking me if he picked the Eagles to win?
I know he did. Guys, we know he picked the Eagles. We know this.
Yeah, and there's a reason why.
But it's your team. So I'm giving you the floor to say what you have to say about your team. I already talked shit about my team.
I've enjoyed LaFleur. Thought he was a pretty decent coach. However, if he does not give up play calling, he's going to be gone by the end of the season.
You think
the
so?
Offense is miserable. They can't move the ball. For whatever reason, Love is not seeing his open receivers. Now, granted, they're the 9th, 10th, and 11th receivers on the roster, but they're open, and he's just not seeing them. There was many of open receivers last night. When he did have an open receiver that they've converted to a cornerback, put him back out there as a receiver because they don't have any, hits him in the chest on 4th and 8, drops it when it would have been a first down. The 4th and 1 call, what are we doing? The
Yeah.
Eagles called it before you even ran it. Why would you not check out of that? I don't understand why they always want to go shotgun 4th and 1. Get up under the line of scrimmage, run some type of a play, or if you're going to be in shotgun, then throw the ball. Stop trying to run it when you're running back 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Throw the
It makes
dang ball.
absolutely no sense whatsoever. Both receivers split out wide on either side. Now you put me on.
I know.
Their,
Yeah,
their
this
defense,
is really what I was hoping for.
the
I was-
The
corners,
vertical and horizontal look crazy too. Go ahead. Sorry.
the corners were like 7 yards off the ball. You needed 1 yard. Check out of the run play. Have them run 2 yards and stop. Throw the ball for a first down. We also need to get rid of the kicking game. Our kicker absolutely should not be out there. He tried. Well, I don't even know how we even got the ball back in order to attempt a 64-yard field goal.
Is he
Why,
any good?
why are you
Close.
attempting a 64-yarder anyways?
Is McManus any good?
No. Hravasic is a healthy scratch every week. He had a franchise record 61-yard field goal, hadn't missed a field goal for the 2 or 3 games he was in there, and his 61-yarder would have cleared probably 67, 68 yards. Put him in there just because you paid McManus. He's injured. He's not good. Just anyway.
He's terrible. He's terrible.
So if they don't figure it out here soon, everybody thinks that LaFleur is going to be gone. At this point, I haven't despised him like I have some coaches, but I think at this point, you either need to give it up, your play calling, because he's calling the plays himself, give it to somebody else, give it to the offensive coordinator, give it to literally anyone else, or he's going to be gone. Because it's just this offense. The 3 losses they have averaged giving up 13. Virgil? Average giving up 13 points in the
He's
3
loving the
losses.
steak.
An average of 13 points the defense has given up in their 3 losses. 13 points. And they've lost all 3 games. 10, 13, and 16 points they've given up in their 3 losses.
And the Steelers, their defense is playing really good.
Yes, the defense was fine last night. They weren't the issue. Only giving up 10 points to the Eagles, holding Saquon to 60 yards. The offense has got to figure it out.
Why is Cowherd saying that Micah Parsons isn't making an impact?
Well, did you see Parsons quote tweet that?
I did.
Hello?
Hi. Yeah, so he quote tweeted the video clip of it and just went off on him. Whatever. I don't remember exactly what he said, but yeah, I mean, Parsons didn't really get to Hurts really that much, didn't really have any sacks, but they held them again to 10 points, really kept Saquon in check for the most part. AJ Brown had 2 catches. Luckily, I won in fantasy in all 3 of my leagues, but I had him in 1 league. Luckily, on that one, I was up pretty big, so it didn't matter. He only got me like 2 points, but the defense was fantastic for the most part. I mean, they had that drive where they gave up that touchdown because Saquon had that spin move. They let Saquon open in the flat to the left, and he hit Valentine with the spin move and got a big gain, and then had that ball that Evan Williams was on Devonta Smith. Williams had good coverage, but Devonta just went up and took it out of the air. I mean, it's good throw, good catch. Outside of that, that was the only drive. They looked pretty good defensively.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter when your offense can do literally nothing.
Well, that's what I was just saying, like, especially with the Browns as well, like, and some of these bad teams that was like, if the offense can't do anything, the defense is going to get tired at some point. They're going to give up a big play because they're tired. They've been spending so much time on the field.
For sure. Yeah, so got the Giants this week, then the Vikings, then the Lions on Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Got Bears a couple times, who are now surprisingly in first place in the NFC North. They got
for now.
Right. So they got the Bears. They play the Bears, play somebody else, and then play the Bears again, which I think is absolutely dumb. But they have a really tough road here, and if they can't get the offense figured out, again, yeah, you're best tight ends out for the entire season. The play last night that Musgrave had where he should have got the first down, he had 2 guys in front of him, and instead of bullying his way right through them to fight for the first down, he just kind of fell down short of and that's what set up the 4th and 1. And it's like, Musgrave, you got to be better than that. You're the number 1 guy now. You got Kraft that's out. You got Jaden Reed that's out. Dobbs went out with an injury yesterday. Christian Watson's finally back, but they didn't really throw to him much. He was out. Either
They
on
threw
that
to Wicks a lot. They threw to Dontavian Wicks a lot.
Well, see, Wicks was out the previous 2 weeks, and he's finally back, which was good because Wicks is typically pretty good. And
Savion Williams.
Yeah, he hasn't proved much yet at this point. He does some kick returns, but he hadn't done a whole lot in the offensive game unless they're doing like an end around, which are pointless anyway. So they need to figure out and fix their offense quickly, and I don't know if they can. They have player. I mean, you got Love, you got Jacobs, Christian Watson. They have some guys, but they need to do different play calling because they're too conservative. Love needs to figure out. I have no idea why he's missing open receivers. Early in the game, he had 2 guys wide open, and he rolled right to his left and ran backwards right into a sack for like a 15-yard loss. It's like, I don't understand what you're doing. They had a screen that honestly could have possibly gone for a touchdown, if not like a big 40-yard gain to put him in field goal range there at the end. But for whatever reason, Jacobs went and he turned to his right instead of to his left. And so when he turned the wrong way, by the time he tried turning back around, he missed the ball. But there was a good 40 yards upfield that no one was around, and that would have set us up nicely if he didn't. He could have possibly even scored, but he just turned the wrong way. And so there's just so much offensively that was really, really bad last night. And you got to help out your defense. When your defense is playing that good, Halfley's doing fine. Yep. Everybody thinks if they end up getting rid of LaFleur, he might take over. I don't know if that'd be just as an interim or if they'd actually give him the reins as the head coach. But yeah, LaFleur's defense, Halfley's defense has been playing good, but they need to figure out the offense because it's brutal.
You didn't really have much to say about this game.
That was like 10 times Collinsworth-esque right there, that breakdown.
It was. That's Jesus. God damn.
I mean, that was a pretty good TED Talk, yeah.
I'm definitely trying to, put this on a reel tomorrow. I'm trying to see if I can download it. Hot dog.
I would tag the Packers in that because they need to understand that this guy has more insight than apparently they have on their own coaching staff. And I was going to say this. On the staff. Do y'all think that these coaches overcomplicate and overthink things way too much?
They complicate the bologna sandwich, yes.
Right. I'm like, why don't you just, I mean, all the terminology and stuff is like, I will say this too. I don't think a lot of these players coming out of college, they say they're all more ready. They're not more ready. It's just the NFL is so much more watered down than it used to be in that position that they can't handle the complicated shit that they have to deal with, and they get confused on what they're trying to do.
To balance the 4 of us out, he brought in an AI bot.
Oh, he did. Like I'm gonna just do a little DJ thing on there. That's pretty good.
Is that what I'm doing?
Ticket.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, we get it, buddy. We're just making fun of the whole situation tonight. Not just you. We're also making fun of you. So, all right. So interesting to see that I could say that there are already a couple of coaches that are on the hot seat for sure. That you got Stefanski that he's going to be on the hot seat. You will have, but see, here's the thing, though. I kind of have a feeling that in Cleveland they're purposely doing this to get draft picks. I truly do believe to get a high pick, they're truly are sucking on purpose. Like,
I mean, who are you going to get to replace some of these guys? There's not that many coaches out there.
Stefanski is a 2-time, coach of the year. He's not. I don't think he's going to go anywhere just because I believe they're all on the same page. I'm like, and now DePodesta's gone. Thank you, Jesus. he can go fuck off, somewhere else and then fuck up another team as long as he's, he's not in Cleveland.
He
He
can't
was
do too
never
much,
in Cleveland.
he can't do too much more damage to the Rockies.
Exactly. And so, but you get the Cardinals. That's an interesting team where, right now they could lose their head coach. Miami Dolphins, if McDaniels doesn't do something about this team, turn it around, that he's gone as well. They already fired their general manager there.
Question for you. I heard this one today. I don't think it would happen, but it's intriguing. Lane Kiffin to the Giants to coach Jackson Dart again.
No.
He already got an extension. He ain't going anywhere.
Well, I don't think
he got an extension for college.
He's not going anywhere.
I don't think he's officially.
I don't think so either.
I don't think he's officially gotten an extension from Ole Miss yet either, or he hasn't accepted it.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if he would want to try and fix the NFL image he's with.
Well, you heard who the Giants' favorite is, right? And I said you heard who the favorite for the Giants' job is.
Do not. I swear to God, I will kick you off this show.
What?
I will kick you off the show.
This is actually a legit thing. Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, I heard that.
I've heard that.
I heard that one.
What did you think I was going to say?
I'll you up, bro. If you're gonna, because everybody's throwing another name.
Which is
the Bengals. Is he on the hot seat?
Who, Zach Taylor?
Yeah.
Yes-ish, but Burrow gets hurt every single year.
Yeah. I think only because they gave out huge contracts to T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, and they're still not winning.
But that's not his fault. That's the GM's fault. I
think the problem is that they haven't invested in their defense.
They haven't invested in their offensive line.
Yeah, well, they haven't invested in anything apart from Burrow and Higgins and Chase.
You brought up another good point. That's, I think, another problem with Love right now is that maybe he's not seeing the field because he doesn't have time to, because same like our wide receivers, we're on like our 19th string linemen, and the linemen are just letting everybody run right by him, and he doesn't have time to go through his reads. But
Brian Kelly to the Giants.
Brian Kelly needs to worry about getting his $54 million from LSU. He's going to worry about that first, and then he'll worry about another coaching job.
You think he's just going to show up to work next week like he wasn't fired, because apparently he was never formally fired or whatever?
That'd be funny.
That would be hilarious as shit. We're like, all right, got my team back, boys.
He's going to be joining Donnie at the golf course.
The problem is
LSU club they play at.
LSU fucked themselves on that whole situation. I mean, they screw the pooch on this one. Jesus.
I have no defense for him, nor am I going to try.
You can't. That's the problem. And now you're saying, we're going to try to fire him for cause? Like, bro, you're the one who did it, Come on, Kent. We got to stop these guys. Let's go. All right. So there's a couple of teams that are on the hot seat. We just got to watch, right, that what's going to happen. So, all right, Virgil, I'm going to give you the option. We can either do what we have there on doc, or we can talk about the college football, because the new college playoff ranking just came out tonight. And I want to get everybody's thoughts on this.
Well, you see, Eric has inspired me a little bit, because he was talking about a certain coach at Green Bay that he did not like. All the problems that we have. And what a coincidence. There is a coach also in Green Bay that I'm following.
Oh, yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's edition of Gottlieb Watch, where I chronicle the University of Green Bay head coach Doug Gottlieb's road to 10 wins. So, for those who don't remember last week, they went up against a black hole against Kansas, and did not do so well.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight, their competition is a little easier. So let's see if they have a chance. So let's go on to Friday's game against the Buffalo Bulls out of the MAC. This was a road game for them in Alumni Arena. Now, their last last season, they're 9-22. Definitely struggled. Current record was 1-0 before this game, and of course the spread a little more favorable at 4.5. So probably better competition for them. Probably more even for them. So the question I have for you folks: did Green Bay win this game?
No.
No.
Probably not. No.
Well, the answer to that is correct. They did not. It was actually pretty close. Pretty good game. Pretty good game. I actually saw a little back and forth. Buffalo kind of pulled away at the very end.
Buffalo beat the spread.
They beat the spread too. So honestly, I do have to give props. That team does look better than last year's team for sure. I think there's definitely some improvement. So I'll be kind of curious how they do there.
Considering they only got 9 wins all last season, they've already got 2.
Exactly. Well, I was talking about Green Bay, but yeah, sure. So that ends Friday's edition of Gottlieb Watch. However, we had a game Monday, believe it or not, against the Ripon College Red Hawks. So this was played at.
It's a nice little logo.
It is a pretty nice logo. I learned a little bit about this team, and it's like I like that logo. So this is a Division III team out of the Midwest Conference. Their last season record was 12-13, and they are currently 0-1. And after a spread, no dark websites, no Southeast Asian betting sites had any information on this game.
You could have, you didn't go to call a bookie over there or anything like that.
No, I can't. No, I'm not allowed to call bookies anymore. My phone's been turned off for that. So this is clearly, you got
a limit.
Exactly. This is the Division III game. Surely Doug Gottlieb won this game. So my question to the 4 of you: did Doug Gottlieb win this game?
I think he did.
Yes, but does it count because it was a Division III?
It's technically counting on ESPN, so I'm counting it as a record.
Yes.
I'm going to go with no, man. I'm going to go with no. I'm going to stick with my guns on this one. I'm going to go stay with
And
no.
you are a fool.
Oh.
Of course he won this game. Wasn't even close.
I got to go for the content. Come on, guys.
I know. So, yes, Doug Gottlieb has won his first game this season, 83-63. This wasn't even one of those ones that wasn't even kind of close in the first half. It was pretty much done before it even really started.
Mm-hmm.
So, congratulations. That is 1 down, maybe 9 to go.
Yeah, let's put an asterisk on that.
We will put an asterisk on it just in case if they do not cover it on that.
Let's see if they get to 11.
Well, here's the thing, though. The fact that they had to put a Division III in order for them to get a win, it's kind of like, it's like, dog, we gotta help you out, brother. Oh my God, you're going to get St. Thomas.
Yeah, so the next game we have is they will be playing St. Thomas and Minnesota, the Tommies. So that's actually going to be Thursday. So I will be watching that game while we're on the show and probably have a live update after that right when it happens.
Is their basketball team as good as their football team?
I have to look at their schedule, their season last year. They were not a bad team last year, I don't think. Okay. So that concludes this episode of Gottlieb Watch. Thank you very much for your time.
Congratulations again on yet another great Doug Gottlieb Watch. This is great stuff.
Now, I know you wanted to go to college football, but there is something else we have to pivot to first.
Okay, talk to me.
We have some new identities to talk about.
We do indeed.
Hey, real quick, I want to say to Phil, Hot Tamales is a movie candy that I go to.
Oh yeah. While I pull up the information, let's answer this question too.
Yeah, I didn't want to get too far and have to circle back to it.
Those little crunch, pieces, Bunch of Crunch. You buy that and you put it inside some popcorn with butter, and that, my friends, is what you get right there.
Did you just invent the Cracker Jack?
No, that's different. Cracker Jack has caramel on it. This is
I do that with M&Ms.
Some people do it with Raisinets. I'm not a Raisinets kind of guy.
I like Raisinets.
Bunch of Crunch. Oh yeah, that's my go-to.
Eric,
what if I was to say I don't go to the movie theater?
We're not surprised.
You've never been?
What if House of Wax?
Not in the last. Okay, if we're talking House of Wax, that would have been 2006.
You don't
Okay,
go to the movies at all?
So what if they come out with the 20th anniversary edition of House of Wax playing in IMAX? Would you go?
Is Paris Hilton
Oh god.
dressed or undressed?
Whatever you want.
Ed, you know that answer to that question.
Correct.
I don't go.
He's always undressed in your mind, apparently.
I don't go because I always fall asleep.
I
You
can
get
see
too
that.
comfortable.
Like,
Yeah, I can see that.
anytime Shannon and I try to watch a movie here, I'm always passed out. So,
So she just gave up watching movies with you?
pretty much, yeah. So we've only been to the theaters maybe twice. I don't know, maybe Skittles or Starburst.
Ooh.
I like kind of sourish type of candy.
Okay. I can respect
What,
that.
what about Sour Patch Kids for you? It's like first they're sour and then they stay sour.
Yeah.
I typically don't do candy. I typically just like butter, popcorn, and a soda. But if I do get candy, it's hot tamales. That's about the only place I ever get hot tamales.
But see, popcorn's overrated.
Oh my god!
You need to
Get him off of
calm
here.
the hell down.
Okay, let me just close this because we're not going to get to that now.
Donnie, do you ever get Junior Mints?
Nah, I'm not a Junior Mint guy.
Listen here, old man. Calm down with the
About
Junior
senior
Mint.
mints.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Dang it.
Sorry, Virgil.
That's okay.
All right, let's go to the identities. I just wanted to get that question in real quick.
Since
so
his internet's not working very well, good thing we don't have to ask his opinion.
So Twizzlers, Butterfingers, and Bunch of Crunch. Okay. See, I like to make.
Talking about Donnie.
Yeah, since his internet's not working too well, we don't have to worry about his opinion on this identity we're about ready to talk about.
All right. So on Saturday, Salem Red Sox unveiled their new primary identity. And we have the Salem Ridge. And I'll go ahead and say this. I am a fan of this.
Yak.
Don't talk back.
I like the bull one, the head.
Well, that's a yak. That's not a bull.
the bull one.
Yeah. But you know what I'm talking about, the head with the baseball on it and the bite in the war. I like that one. I like the RY.
Somebody said that looks too much like the Yankees and they're a Red Sox affiliate.
That is kind of funny because it does.
That
look
is true.
Like that.
And I talked about this on the show when we had them on. I kind of like the states when you have kind of the state outlines, the one with the or.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like like Ed said, the yak with the, if you can't really see it on there, but the baseball in his horn, and then got the or. The yaks with the or on there is pretty cool as well. So yep. I like it.
See, I like two of the logo. I like the logo that was on the hat you shared today, the bull or the yak head logo with the or in his mouth, and the state. I'm with you on state outline logos too. They're pretty cool. I just don't like the name. I don't know what it is. I think it's just Ridge Yak sound. It's a weird sound to me saying Ridge Yaks.
Ridge
Yaks. Yeah, it's like having two words where the first one ends with an S and the next one starts with an S or something. It's something weird about just the way it's. That drives me nuts. Just a weird thing.
Dude, that'll show the head one a little bit better. Really sounds like more you just can't pronounce words, Donnie. I
was gonna say the same.
That's what the case is for that.
Honestly, I'm gonna go with the same once again, like the yak, biting the war and having the baseball on the horn, and the RY. I don't know what it is about the RY that I like. I like the other version better of the RY, not this white one, but not bad. It's not bad. Not a bad logo.
I feel like if they flipped the R and the Y, where the R is more prominent, like ahead of the Y, maybe that would look better. But yeah, it definitely looks off to me.
Joe, the answer is no, he did not.
He didn't even tell his kids, bro.
Yep, correct. He didn't tell his two boys. He definitely wasn't telling us.
I don't hate it.
What's surprising?
I don't know if I'm gonna go and buy a hat right away.
Right. What's surprising is my brother likes it, and he doesn't like a whole lot of the rebrands that have come out somewhat recently, but he said he's a fan of it. So,
but definitely this is an improvement over Red Sox
for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
I wonder.
And I don't know the area enough to know if a different term would have fit better than that either. But it is. I mean, I like the yak as a logo. It's just the name reads weird to me. That's all.
The one thing I will say though about Salem's history though with names is that they have a history of selecting names that don't necessarily fit what actually happens in the area. Like the Salem Avalanche, that you don't hear a lot about avalanches taking place in Salem, Virginia. So
who designed this logo?
it wasn't Dan, it wasn't Brandiose, it was
because if it was Brandiose, we all know if it was Brandiose, they do their due diligence to make sure that they pick something that it is very hyper local to their area. That's what they do. They're well known for that. And and then if this would have been, I was like, all right, let's give it a shot and see what it is. Donnie, what if they would have been called the Salem Yaks?
Yeah.
I mean, that just rolls better, but I don't. That would seem kind of bland to me if it was just the Salem Yaks.
And it's Learfield Creative is the one that did it.
Thank you.
You have to include Ridge in there because Salem's over at the Blue Ridge Mountain area.
Yeah.
So that's the connection with that.
Then call them the Blue Ridge Yaks. Take the Salem out.
Now,
I'm not against that name.
Now, see, if you added blue to it, if it was Blue Ridge Yaks, that to me flows better. I don't know why. It just does.
That's way too wordy.
No. Take the Salem out. Take the whole name Salem out, and just call them.
The Blue Ridge Yaks. Okay, yeah. Don't even have Salem. I would buy that better. The Blue Ridge Yaks.
Yep.
That to me reads better.
And I get why the yak is blue, right? Blue Ridge, right? So just call them the Blue Ridge Yaks. That sounds a whole lot better. And then this makes sense. At that point, then it'll make sense. But
yeah, because then the yak is blue himself. So
right.
Blue Ridge Yaks absolutely 100% better. Let's call them. Tell them to change it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have Alan's information.
Send him the clip of somebody clip this and send it to him, and it's like, hey, they've got a better option for you here.
Yeah. Why didn't you call them this?
We keep saying people should consult us.
We're going to start our own consulting agency on minor league branding.
DHC Rebrand Consulting.
Because my God. Because we've already solved the problem with this whole logo. And it's not the
5
logo.
minutes.
It's not the logo. The logos are perfectly fine. It's the name. The name is absolutely meh.
And I think Learfield brands are the same ones that did like the Western Kentucky rebrand with the Hilltoppers. I think they're the same people that did that.
The big red one?
What?
The big red rebrand?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Learfield Creative and CLC Brands, and it's CLC Brands is kind of the like the creative sports design division of Learfield. So
that makes sense.
They're good at designing. They're just not good at.
They actually specialize more in collegiate brands than minor league brands. So I think
they're better at already
one of their first forays in. I don't know it's the first, but I think it's one of their few or one of their first forays into affiliated minor league baseball.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, they have not unveiled any jerseys or anything with this yet. Just
they have.
So
they're out.
Yeah, jerseys. Yeah, all the jerseys are out.
Yeah, if you go to their website, they're on there.
Let me stop sharing and find that real quick.
Yeah, in fact, they've not just released on-field hats. They've done like a 940 A-frame. They've done a fashion 5950. They've done
they've done some serious hats.
Yeah, they had a pre-curve 950 A-frame with Salem on it. So they've got some really cool stuff over there.
I don't mind their dad hats.
No, yeah, they're pretty good. And they've got the full logo on a 3930. Or sorry, not 3930, a 940. Excuse me. A 940. I really like that Yaks logo.
Yeah, I do too. I'll go to all products here.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, I like the navy blue in this case with the electric blue. I think it's a good look.
What is the hat that they're using for the alternate stuff?
The what?
Not the fitted. I know the fitteds are new era, but the other stuff.
Well, a few of them are like still new era. It's just different styles of new era. Like
No,
the
no,
yak one,
I'm talking about the dad hats.
Dad Hats.
Easy A.
Is that who it is? Is it easy? Is it easy?
It
A?
says Easy A relaxed twill
Whatever it
cap.
is. I've never heard of
I don't know
Easy.
anything about Easy A.
I've never heard of Easy A. Oh, that's Legacy.
Oh,
that
is it?
Legacy?
That's Legacy.
Okay.
Hey, if that's Legacy, this is what they have. This is the relaxed twill right here. The hat that I'm wearing. That's interesting.
So this
That-
right here.
Yep. Both that one and the
Okay.
royal
the blue one, yeah. Now I like the light blue with the Virginia State and the paddle on the fitted. If they had that in a dad hat, that would be pretty cool. And I do like the one that just says Yaks on it with the paddle. That if they did that
Yeah.
in a dad hat, that would be cool.
Yeah. What's that?
Although
what is
the
that?
940 is not bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's a 940 frame.
It's an A-frame trucker, yeah.
Oh, is that a foam? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No.
No, it's
Thank
not
God.
foam.
I like that. I like the play on just Yaks alone. I like that a lot. That's
Yeah.
actually really nice. Easy Ed, easy Ed. Let's take a look here.
I'm very glad that there is nothing here that has the ridge on it because I felt like that was going to be something they were going to do.
Hey, Virgil, keep going down on the hats real quick. I want to see. So I'll show this the brown one with the blue brim. Keep going down.
Let me just pull up hats.
It says Salem on it.
No, keep going down.
I like the Salem one too.
There it is, right there. That one right there, the last one. That's a nice one. That's different.
That's a rope. That's a rope snapback there.
Yeah,
That's still a legacy though, I think.
that's nice. That's a legacy.
I was gonna say the style I've seen that in other teams. And
Yeah, that's a legacy one. But man, that is a nice one. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's not bad there.
So overall, I would say we're all positive on this, except for Donnie, who hates everything.
yeah,
I just don't like the name. I like everything
Donnie-
else. I don't like the name.
Donnie wants Ridgeax to get off his lawn.
I'll give Donnie his props on this one. I agree. I'm gonna have to agree. I like the logo. It's fine with me. I'm okay with the logo. I think it's better sounding if you call them the Blue Ridge Yaks.
Kind of like what Bowie did with Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah.
Made it regional centric instead of city centric.
Now, the other reveal that hit between the shows is for Pioneer League for Modesto. This was probably a little more polarizing, as you can imagine. So I pulled that one up.
That one you got me messed up on that one. I'm out. You know what it is, guys?
I think Jolly's going to be wanting Virgil to get one of these, though.
To go with his Cholo.
Yeah.
Look.
So this is the Modesto Glow Riders.
Jolly and Virgil are going to be riding up to John Thurman Field in style.
This kind of falls under I didn't have an opinion at the time. Because I don't know what to. I was like, are they unveiling a Copa before their actual brand kind of thing? So,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't hate it because it's colorful. I like colorful logos, but
it's too many colors.
It's a good alternate, not your standard. I really don't. I don't get that as a standard.
Yeah. I was thinking what Phil said about Fresno already knows
tacos.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm out on this one.
And keep in mind, this is all that we have on this right now.
If this is all we have, God Almighty, God help us.
Yeah.
Well, at least Modesto has a team, though. That's my point. Is that I'm glad that there's at least some kind of baseball coming to John Thurman Field next season,
Yes.
regardless of what you think about the logo.
See, Ed's so disgusted he left. I can't believe this.
Have you ever been to John Thurman Field before?
Who, me?
Yeah.
It's one of the few times I can actually say that I have.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of
went
is
with two awesome guys in this very on this very panel.
This almost comes across as a cosmic baseball alternate team.
I could see. Well, I mean, that's because of the colors, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, the whole glow riders and things like that. It's weird that this would be their primary.
I don't want to make Paul upset, but did Fort Collins lose their Fox and did he move to Modesto?
Honestly, that's brilliant.
I mean, Colorado's losing every other team. Did Fort Collins lose their Fox and then he moved to Modesto and do all his things in a lowrider and moved out to Modesto?
See, I don't care for the name and I don't really care for the sugar skull, but I like the little fox. That's a fun little logo just because you don't see a ton of foxes. So that's the only part of it that I really like.
I mean, if they have an actual hat that looks like those with the M and the green and the pink bill, that would be a cool hat.
Yeah, I want to see what the look turns out to be. I think this is Modesto Cholos.
Now that I could get behind that.
Yeah. So Virgil, which one are you? Are you the fox or are you the skull?
It depends on whether it's daytime or nighttime.
I think it's I don't know.
Yeah.
He goes to work as the fox. He comes home, he's the skull.
And Eric, I know on his lowrider he's got 128 on that front license plate.
You found a way to get that in, didn't you?
He's gonna sneak everything he can in every time.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Okay, I'll just go ahead and set this one up.
It's a sequence of numbers.
Okay, so since there's two cars, Patrick, what would the other license plate sequence number be?
You were walking right into this. 175, of course.
See, I'm just letting you get the joke out. Just letting you get it out.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I am not ready to see how you're going to be on Thursday when we pick Oklahoma State versus Kansas State.
So Donnie, you'll know what this is, and Eric, I don't know if they have more you are, but have you ever seen those little license plates that say "A House Divided"?
Yes.
Just asking.
Tell her you get the phone number if Oklahoma State wins.
I'll have to do that.
Yeah. If Oklahoma State wins, you get her phone number, and if Kansas State wins, she gets your number.
Which I think that's fair bet. I mean, we all agree with that, right?
100%.
Just send her a Marco Polo.
Don't I have to be friends with her for that?
Yeah.
Just search randomly for people until I find the right person.
Right.
Well, no. Do Omegle.
Is that still a thing?
No.
Okay.
Just don't be Kermit, okay?
Oh man,
he's on a throwback kick tonight. He's bringing out all the old shit.
Yeah,
Well, does anyone remember Mike Tomczak, the quarterback?
Do we have any more logos, Virgil?
Nope. That is it for now. So Ed, you can go. Ed, you can talk about the college football playoff rankings that you want to talk about.
Well, boys and girls, the college football rankings came out again tonight. Last week we had Memphis was on there. Bye Memphis, no longer there. So I'm going to read up to you guys what the first round would look like if the college playoff would start today. Okay. So we got number 12, South Florida Bulls going against the Georgia Bulldogs. Okay. So South Florida is number 12. Georgia will be number 5. This is still an intriguing one. It's one of my favorite matchups right now. Notre Dame and Oregon. Number 9, Notre Dame against 8 Oregon. Then you got 11 Miami Hurricanes against the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
How did Miami get in there?
Miami got in there.
They're right. Well,
ACC tax.
ACC.
That ACC tax.
Number 10, Texas going against Ole Miss. Number 7, Ole Miss.
Go Rebs.
And the 4 teams that get buys are number 4, Alabama Crimson Tide. Number 3, Texas A&M. Number 2, the Indiana Hoosiers. And then the top 4 really hasn't changed much. No, number 1, Ohio State. Give me your thoughts on what we have so far. Week 12 college football playoff bracket projection, sorry. Not everybody at once.
I'm pulling it up so I can actually look at the
No.
matchups.
I think the top 4 is completely fair. I think there's too many. I think there's too many SEC teams in it. If I'm honest,
But that's always what it is.
They're the ones in
know it
charge
is.
of it, though.
I know, but it still doesn't make it right.
Oh, I
mean,
agree.
Oh, we don't disagree with you.
But it's always going to be that way. They're always
I know
going
that.
to
I know
expect
that,
6
but-
to 8 teams from the SEC, and then everybody else can fight for the few other spots,
No, I mean, I think
except
that,
the one that Notre Dame gets every year.
I think Georgia, and I'm not even saying this because I don't like
Because
UGA.
they
I think-
deserve it and earn their way in. Don't shake your head. You know they are. They went to the national championship last year. They've won 7 in a row. Don't be like the rest of the people crying on my timeline this entire week. All the Pitt fans, all the Miami fans, all the Texas Tech. Their coach, Joey McGuire, what are you going in on Notre Dame for? You've literally never played them. Why is Joey McGuire whining about Notre Dame? It's so funny.
What about Pat Narduzzi?
Well, that dude just said, I don't care if they score 103 on us, which fine, run up the score. I don't care. I'm perfectly fine with it. They're in the middle of the Big Ten or the ACC conference schedule, and we don't want to have to play them. And they're like, it doesn't matter if we win or lose. Right, because you could still win your conference tournament. That's fine. You could still get in. But if you beat them, that's also going to help you go a long way. But if you lose, you very well could push yourself out of the playoff contention.
Brother, I have my phone going on right now because I'm trying out the reel section. Okay. And your face just came up on the screen. So angry. All right, I'm showing you guys really quick here. This is the college football.
Hey, Joe, that's how you light a match and start a fire.
I know. I love doing that to you sometimes, Eric. I'm sorry, buddy. They're a good team. They deserve to be in it. They're taking care of business.
I'm not saying they don't this year. I'm just talking. Anyway, go on.
Haven't we done the 12-team playoff one year? And you say they put them in every year. This is literally the second year of the 12-team playoff. How can you say that?
Well, because they're pretty much the second year, so every year so far they've done it.
Well, the first year they made it to the national championship game.
They've always tried to find a way to get them in when there was 2 teams, when there was 4 teams. Now it's easier to get them in.
I don't think Texas has any business being in there.
Absolutely not. How can Texas be? I mean, I know they only have 2 losses, but they've got no business in this. Yes, they've got no business being included here.
Well, I guess the Ohio State one, you can say you can let that one go, but I mean,
it was the first game of the year, so
yeah. But what was the other loss?
Florida. When Florida's
Florida's 3 and what are they?
Florida's shit.
3 and 7 or whatever it is, or 3 and 8, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I don't think Georgia deserves to be at 5. I just don't. They barely beat Florida. They've been lucky to beat Tennessee, and I don't know. I'm not even saying that because I know I'm not a Georgia fan.
I don't think Texas stays in this anyway. I think Oklahoma, if anything, maybe moves up and takes them out of it.
Not if they're playing Alabama this week. I'll just go ahead and say this: South Florida beats Georgia in this. South Florida beats Georgia in this matchup.
Really?
100%. I think South Florida beats Georgia in this. Yes, even in Georgia. Yes.
I don't know about that.
I don't know, man. Listen,
who was their loss?
Who, Georgia?
Was it North Texas? No, who'd they lose to?
South Florida lost to Memphis.
Oh, yeah. See, no, I don't buy that because then Memphis lost to UAB. Yeah, I don't buy
just
that.
Because one happened doesn't mean the other
is
connected to it.
What did Terry say? They get more credit than Eric's Irish.
Well, but if Donnie wants to say that they're just doing whatever they can to get them in, do you see the two of the teams that are on there, the 11 and the 3? Yeah, those are the only two that Notre Dame's lost to, two playoff teams. So they deserve to be in there.
And listen, Indiana's good.
I didn't say they didn't deserve to be in there.
I mean,
I just said that the formula going forward is to make sure that Notre Dame's in it every year.
Not if they're not worthy enough to get in.
I don't buy that. If
they're a three-loss team,
they,
they're not getting in. So if they don't beat Pitt, 11 a.m. on Saturday.
Virgil, make a note of that.
Yeah, Virgil. In 2037, I want you to come back to this.
In 3 years, when they have 3 losses and they're number 8 in the thing because they're Notre Dame. No.
So if that was they lost to the 1, 2, and 3 seeds, maybe. And if they expand it to like a 16 or 20 team playoff, then maybe. Virgil's definitely not marking that down.
I'm not marking it.
I'm sorry. He's like, no, we're just like, I'm moving on.
Now,
it's
who
good
do you think
conversation.
should be in there? Is there a team you guys think should be in there that's not right now?
I don't know if I can say that there is.
All right, so I'll go over the top 10 so far. So you got Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Alabama, Georgia, Texas Tech, Ole Miss, Oregon, Notre Dame, Texas. Those are your top 10. Number 11 is Oklahoma. Then you got 12 BYU. So those two are automatically out because of the conference. They're leading the conference. The other two.
BYU was my first thought because I mean they just had their first loss.
I was going to say that, but I think Utah actually deserves over that, even though Utah lost to BYU.
BYU already beat Utah. They already have the head-to-head over them.
Here's the crazy part.
BYU
is 8-1, and they have Oklahoma ahead of BYU.
Well, Oklahoma has to play Alabama at Alabama, so.
But Oklahoma is 7-2.
BYU should be at number 10 ahead of Texas and Oklahoma.
I agree.
And they should probably be in that Texas spot as of right now.
Watch out, Vandy, though. They're in 14th place right now. You got Utah at 13, Vandy 14, Miami's 15th, Georgia Tech is 16, USC 17, Michigan 18, Virginia 19, Louisville is 20, Iowa 21, Pitt 22, Tennessee, and then you get to South Florida at 24th.
The only other one I would complain about, but I think it's going to work itself out in the end, Miami over Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I would pick Georgia Tech over Miami. That was
that's if they go into once they go into the conference championship. That's when it's going to take care of itself.
I was going to say it's going to work itself out one way or the other, but
well, especially if Georgia Tech finds a way to beat Georgia, and that's doable this year. I mean, Georgia has Texas and Georgia Tech left. They could lose both those games.
Yeah, they could. And by the way, really quick, guys, thank you for joining us tonight. For those of you that are watching it on Reels, give us your opinion on what you guys think on that, because it's something new for us. So I wanted to get your opinion. I see that Terry, you're watching it on the Reel. Actually, do get a notification. You see there's a little cell phone, little Reel section on the comments. So I want to get your opinion on whoever's watching it on that, how it is. It looks pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's how it looks on the phone.
And I did want to shout out Terry for how well his Aggies are doing. They've looked really good. So shout out to you, Terry, for your Texas A&M Aggies. They've been looking really good.
South Florida. What's that? What's that conference? It's the American, isn't it?
American.
See, the problem in the American, there's not a whole lot.
I still think South Florida.
Virgil,
I'm checking that. That was when he said that. That was my first thought.
Is that where John Summerall is? Is it Tulane? Summerall.
Terry, you sound just like a coach. Got to go 1-0 this week.
So
because he coached.
So South Florida has Navy, UAB, and Rice left on their schedule.
They have Navy.
Navy.
What happened to UAB after they won that Memphis game?
They were terrible. They lost to UConn, which is a good team,
Hey,
but the breakfast takes their dog shit.
Well, see,
Whoa,
in
whoa,
my-
whoa, whoa,
I was
whoa,
just
don't
about
you
to say.
dare.
I was
Don't
just about to
we
say.
didn't say shit
Isn't
about
isn't that the off criticized teams on breakfast takes?
Yes, it is.
Wow, you guys are a bunch of a-holes. We did not talk bad about UConn.
So
not.
let me get this straight. 1 week we talk about Deshaun Watson starting for Carolina. Then the next week we trash UConn.
No,
Man.
that's inaccurate.
That's that.
Man.
It's fake news.
That's total fake news because we did not trash. We just were taken aback by the fact that they actually lost to a UConn team. Okay, Duke lost to UConn. That's all we were saying. And then we went over the schedule and we went over and they said this is a pretty good team at 7-3. Not bad.
Did you just say they lost to a UConn?
When you saw that UConn beat Duke, what did you
It was
think?
off the
'Cause did you
same-
know how UConn was doing at the time?
Huh?
Yes, I did because I actually pay attention.
No, I know you. I'm
Not
talking to
you.
Patrick.
We're talking to Patrick.
No, I was going to reserve judgment because I was going to let someone more knowledgeable about that stuff like Virgil comment for me.
But fuck out of here.
And there you go, Ed. That's our answer right there.
Exactly.
I feel like our vertical one on there, producer Reality needs to be giving us like up or down points. It looks just like,
It does. It does. PPI.
yeah, when you put me on to let me talk my thing, give me some points every time I was like making my
around the
point
horn.
about Green Bay. Yeah.
Best I can do is a mute button.
Oh, Virgil looks like a shorty up there. I mean, his
So
head's
if we
a little
do
small
this,
compared to
what
all
you're
of
talking
us.
about, we do that. We
Yeah,
talk
and
about
then
it.
just give me points if I
Well, I was
make
going to
good
say,
points or down if you don't like the point.
but when you do that, that means Eric is the winner of the episode, and he gets to thank all of his fans and everything else. You know,
That's right.
Da-da-da-da.
Hey, Virgil,
Yes,
did Notre Dame cover?
absolutely.
Thank you, Ed. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know, I was fucking with you,
Yeah.
right? Like, I mean,
and
What-
Eric who called that the Irish were going to cover,
Me.
and me.
Who did Indiana play?
Wait,
Penn State.
Penn State. Was it me or should that defender? That was a great catch, but should that defender not have pushed him like more forcefully out of bounds so he wouldn't come down in bounds? I know he's trying to, but I feel like he could have pushed more force into pushing him because aren't you allowed to push him out of bounds?
you're allowed to, but I have a feeling that ref was biting to throw a flag if it was going to be like that.
Really? I just felt like he would have. Oh, look who it is.
Wait.
Wait, ho.
What's-
Mayor
what-
Brett.
Well, I was going to say,
Oh,
what's going on with Topeka City Council?
City council meeting must be over.
What's
Wait,
that?
no, I
Guys,
thought-
look at
no,
him.
that was a really good.
Councilman?
That was a really good catch where he got his 1 foot down right before the other one hit out. But I felt like he could have been more forceful in shoving him out so he wouldn't have come down in bounds.
All I got to do is all I got to say to Brett is you got 63 people you need to go talk to, Brett,
Mhm.
because there was 63 write-ins against him. He ran unopposed, and 63 people chose violence against Brett.
Yeah.
So
All I'm
That's-
saying is,
yeah.
just go in and be like,
Nonetheless, congratulations, Brett.
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
you like that? I brought it out just for you guys, and I'm
Happy
taking it
Veterans Day, Brett.
happy Veterans
Yeah.
Day.
Yes, happy Veterans
Seriously.
Day, Brett. Thanks for your service.
back. So
Did you just bring out and lay it to smack it down?
I did. I almost thought that you missed it. I said, like,
No, I
he needs
thought-
to go in there and just give him the, right there. You
I
know,
saw it. Lay it.
I was-
to smack it.
I was pretty
down.
proud of myself on that one. You know,
I was going to call you Dwayne Johnson for a minute.
96% win. He still won, bro. He's like, man,
He didn't run
You
against anybody.
just wow, Donnie, don't knock it like that.
No, but he got a lot. I'm just saying he's got some people out there he needs to go straighten out.
So
He's
I
got some
will.
heads to knock.
Ed, do you remember Jermaine Dupri?
I do.
Do you remember his album Instructions? There's a
Yeah.
song called Hate Blood. There's that song that I'm thinking of Donnie where he's like, "You got hate in your blood."
Yeah, he does.
So I have to issue an apology.
Okay.
I went back and ran the tapes on Breakfast Takes. They did not disparage UConn.
I told you we didn't.
Exactly. We knew we didn't.
I know for sure. I know, but here's the thing. Somebody in this group was watching live and he was talking shit afterwards. All I'm gonna say is
About what?
you know who you are.
Who was talking about it?
You know what I mean? Is I ain't up that early. But where did Profit go?
Someone was
Be right back.
supporting your show at 6:30 in the morning is what
You
he
were
was
getting
doing.
up anyways. You were
And
getting up
bashing it at
anyways.
the same
I don't work
time.
on Mondays.
True story. You're right. You're right.
So he said it for the love of the game.
He was there
That's
for the
right.
love of the game and just to
That's
talk
right.
shit.
No,
To grab some stuff so he can bring it out later on in the week.
Well, actually, what I wanted to do is I wanted to have the Jim Mora Jr. going playoff.
Playoff. That is a Taylor Swift fan. Haters going to Oh, good one. I like that one.
Please never do that again, Donnie.
Yeah. Phil says he overslept. I think he just wanted to wait till we were done with the Furman take.
With the Furman talk.
In Phil's defense, he did come in at the very last part of the show.
He did. He came in after we'd
We were
already
the
talked
two-
about Furman.
Yeah,
we brought it back. Don't you worry. You brought it back to him.
after my 37 comments, he had one at least.
Oh, that was too funny. Oh God, I love this show. Doing this show, guys.
Yeah,
This is
so-
just too good.
Yeah, so Brett, there's a brand new show, and I'll let them tell you what it is. But the two guys,
No, there's a 6 o'clock in the morning show. Okay,
Yeah.
it's called Breakfast Takes. It is all Carolina specific shows with Donnie and I. We do this every Monday morning at 6 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, where we talk about Carolina sports. That's it. Just Carolina, nothing else.
North and
Just
South
for an hour.
Carolina, anything in North and South Carolina.
Correct, exactly. And so it was a lot of fun. It was interesting. You know, we've been having a lot of fun with it. So make sure that you guys tune in on Monday mornings at 6 a.m. It'll be on this 2 formats again, same thing, phone and 16:9. I'm liking it. I'm going to keep going with this just because it's a little bit different and it gives us more views, right? Also, if you missed it, don't you worry, fret not, my friend, because this week's episode of Breakfast Takes, it's actually on the DHC podcast on audio. So I released it in the audio as well.
Oh,
So there it is. So yeah, I released that one. So it felt pretty good to do that. That's what I've been doing with the DHC Sports podcast. Is that I've been releasing the episodes that we do, the live ones, and putting those shows there. So, so Thursday's show, I'm actually going to put it on the podcast just because that's the one that we're doing the picks, right? So I want to make sure that people can hear that, before their Sunday and college game. So there you go.
Look at Brett bashing us. Well, we got pro sports, man. We got the Carolina Panthers. We got the Hurricanes. We have
We have
Pro
North
soccer,
Carolina FC. Yeah, no, we got a
FC,
lot of
Charlotte
stuff.
FC.
For now, Joe, for now.
Yeah.
I'm working on other projects as well. And right now I just got too much on my plate. And then this allows me to at least put an episode out and get something out there. So that way it keeps going with it. It's just, I have a lot. I have too much on my plate right now. I'll be honest.
Don't take it personal, Brett.
I come on and Eric leaves, then Patrick, and then, oh wow, and it's just me and you, buddy. Just me and you.
It's the 9:30 p.m. breakfast takes.
There it is.
This is the after dinner bowl of cereal. How
Look,
about
I
that?
was just gonna say, hey man, there's nothing wrong with a bowl of cereal late at night, though.
Man,
Hey, we could
and
do.
I'm
We
here,
could do,
baby.
we
I'm
could
here,
do a
baby.
show. We don't need these guys, Ed. We can do an after dinner bowl of cereal
Bro,
show.
I love you.
Oh.
Good bowl of cereal at night, though.
We
Some
can eat
Captain
cereal while
Crunch.
we're doing the
Virgil,
show.
did you just hear what I did?
Yeah, I exactly heard what they just
I
said.
said I heard that he didn't need us because apparently because we have too much time on our hands. Is that what he was saying?
It's because you're single. You don't have enough time. You have enough, plenty of time.
I'm
not
gonna
saying that. He's
tell
only saying that.
Rhonda what he said.
She's listening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised Mrs. Mayor has been quiet today. Mrs. Mayor, what do you think? Should we do it the verticals or just this one? But brunch with Donnie and Ed and Eddie. I like that. There it is.
Okay.
Or how about this one? Flapjacks in the PM. I'm missing some pepperoni balls right now. I'm not gonna lie though.
Yeah. By the way,
I know,
big
Joe.
shout out to Joe Sheeds, man. He is
Absolutely.
He is a real one.
I've
That
been
was
looking
that was
for
probably the best hookup we've gotten in a box.
110%. I got to get your address, Joe, because I threw away the box in the recycling, and I didn't get the address. But I got to get your address
I've got
again.
it.
Okay, good. Also, I've been looking for those chips, for the all dress chips. Can't find them anywhere around here.
They had them in the U.S. probably about 5 or 6 years ago for a limited time run, but they're not always in the
And
U.S. They're usually just
they-
available.
They've had them recently under the
Lay's.
Lay's.
The Lay's, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
they have the Lay's all dressed.
Ruffles.
But
It's
it's
not
not
as
the
good as
same.
the
Not the
Ruffles.
same. It's not
Like
the same.
the ridges make a difference.
The ridge is what makes it. Also, by the way, I had some Ruffles, some Flamin' Hot Ruffles.
Yep.
My God.
Yeah.
I like it both ways. I'm just glad Nice Patrick is back tonight. He was truly a bad boy last night. He really was.
You were hard to control last night. Like I was afraid. Like I lost.
The show was going out of real. It's not my show. So I'll say that. That's not my show.
You warned me before the show tonight, and I got scared. So, you sent me a polo. You sent me like the good Oklahoma State Go Pokes guy you are. You made sure
I had to send him a Cholo Polo to calm him down for a minute. I didn't want him to act out.
I walked over there to go to bed after the show last night after we got off post show, and the first day she's like, I don't like Monday Night Patrick. And she loves Patrick.
He was on a whole different level.
I like how everybody has personas outside of the normal Tuesday shows. Like if someone's missing, like Eric's different when Patrick's not here. Patrick's Monday Patrick.
Rhonda, I don't want you to not like me, so I will work on that.
No, you won't. You'll bring that back.
He's passionate about his soccer. That's all.
That's what it is. He is very passionate
about my soccer.
Passionate and knowledgeable, like you said last night, Ed. Those two guys and their knowledge on soccer. I mean, I don't even know the teams that I follow in the other sports as well as they know teams that they barely follow in soccer.
Virgil knows a lot more than I do. I'll
say this. It was funny because I was watching Donnie and I's reaction on all of this, and me and Donnie were just like,
the crystal light just come out of my nose. No, but came close, Joe.
Oh my God.
Brett brought up a segment 3 months ago.
I did. Yep. I love you, Patrick. Good or bad as Donnie. Yeah, you know what? I like that because I did.
She scolded me for getting on you too.
For getting on them? We should have.
No, for me getting on Patrick.
No. He deserved it.
She said no. She
I did.
I texted him what she said at some point because she was like, "Don't you mess with my Patrick" or something like that.
Oh my God!
Don't you be mean to my Patrick.
By the way, I still got to pick my La Liga team, so we have to talk about that.
Please do a wheel for Ed.
I'll make a wheel for Monday.
I kind of have an idea, but I want to see what the wheel says.
I was gonna say, are you willing to let the wheel pick? Are you going
we
to?
Can't put no bad teans though. We can't put no shitty teams though. Like Donnie, that's the thing.
But Donnie, you need to go to Vegas and play one of those wheels because you
got lucky. Bro.
Well, I was gonna say because yours were like Atletico Madrid, and I was afraid you were gonna get Real Madrid and Barcelona, and I was like, this guy.
Well, remember, like for the NFL, for me, we had a right to veto since all you threw a hissy fit when I got Philadelphia Eagles.
No, and Philly, come on now, that was a fair one. They had just won the Super Bowl.
And what I love is that the Rams were doing terribly, and then when they became the LA Valiant Virgils, then Stafford just all of a sudden turned it around. Like,
so there you go.
Yeah, 20 touchdowns. I mean, when he joined the Valiant Virgils, 20 touchdowns and no interceptions, baby.
Exactly. And so there it is.
That's why you're Virgil the Goat Brooks.
I'm not watching the score, so I don't know what the score is.
I'm keeping track of it.
I know one word to upset.
I will say this, and I think Virgil, you reacted to this earlier, and we didn't go back to it because Eric was on a roll. Were you watching the game earlier and see the receiver for Kent State that
yes,
broke the ankles of that defender?
I saw that one.
Was
on the big long one. Yeah, I saw that.
Well, they just had another big long pass. Well, there's another one. So, you want to know the score?
Yeah.
27-17, Kent.
They just scored a touchdown.
Councilman, you are out of line.
That's how you get a recall.
They get the extra point here. It's 28-17.
28-17. I just put it on. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, so yeah. We'll do that for Monday. But guys, I'm putting some of these shows on the podcast just so we can put them out. I think they're hilarious. Some of these comments that come out, especially I should have put the Break Even Sports episode, because my God, the world needs to hear also while they're driving. They might swerve and get into an accident. How Patrick was acting last night. I think there was something, in that Crystal Light that he was drinking.
I think that's worthy of a drop. Definitely that episode.
I'll work on that. I'll do that. But
in fact, you can edit all of us out of it and let it just be Patrick.
Well, you can probably make an episode out of it because I don't shut up. That's for sure.
I was going to say, you don't have to take very many minutes out of it from last
True
night.
story. Again, Donnie and I were just sitting there. The only time that we talked was when we were talking about the Canadian Premier League championship game.
Oh, that was such a good game.
Such a good goal.
And I didn't realize until I think it was today that, or maybe, let's see, was it today? The Canadian women's team played in the snow the next night.
They did.
I was like, holy crap.
Yeah. By the way, and I know this is not Break Even Sports, but shout out to Sam Kerr for scoring 2 goals in her first game back for Chelsea women in 2 years. Good for her.
That's very nice to see.
Cool.
I like it.
She's a phenomenal footballer.
And Eric only episode would be like 30 seconds. Wow.
Brett came in too late tonight just to hear the 20 minutes.
Brett,
gave
you missed out on.
Listen, you need to get a Marco Polo version of Eric, because then you'll get 12 to 25 minutes.
I have too many apps.
That's what he gave us earlier tonight.
Eric went on a rant.
No, listen, I love Marco Polo Eric, because like I can do basically my whole workout in 2 of his polos.
So it says you just talk?
Yeah, it's just a video, and then it just saves it on there so you can go back and watch. But it's just like basically taking a video of yourself or other stuff and just going back and forth with.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Virgil joined, but he interacted with Eric before he ever decided to interact with me. So
because I've sent it to him first. So
yeah, he sent me one like right away, and it's like, oh man, someone actually cares. This is nice.
Wow.
I just
Can you do a group Marco Polo?
Yeah.
Donnie, I think we might have to get on just to do a group Marco Polo.
I think you do.
Oh, no.
Join. Yeah, because Eric talked me into it, and then we've been off and on doing it for several months.
I'm just saying.
Basically, this entire year.
Yep.
When I was going on a lot of walks and stuff at the beginning of the year, so probably going on a year now.
Yep. I love it.
Is Marco Polo the one with the? Oh, there it is.
The first time I heard of it was when we were all at Chattanooga sitting at Ben and Jerry's.
Isn't that the one that Shannon uses, Eric? Isn't that the one that Shannon uses to talk to her friends?
Is that so?
Yeah, her and Samantha, that's how they typically communicate, just through Polo. Cool. But did we talk to Sam on Polo? Is that how Virgil?
Yes, because the comment about she was saying, say hi to Virgil for me, and it caught me off guard. I almost dropped my ice cream.
Okay. Yeah. So it's not live, but it's pretty close to, if you watch it right away, but if you don't get to it for a couple hours, you can just go back in and watch the video. And so it's kind of like a mix of FaceTime, but it's not live, and it saves the video so you can go back and watch and respond.
Interesting. Donnie's downloading it as we speak.
And in case you're wondering, yes, it does allow nudity.
I was actually looking at Eric's picture of the Northern Lights. Is that why you ran out?
Yeah, because my wife's yelling at me through the door. She's like, open the door. She's like, the Northern Lights. So we ran out there, and you can see a slight pink haze if you look just north from my front porch.
It's amazing.
Slight. That whole thing's pink.
I posted on my Instagram as well. But if you see us, no, I'm just sorry. If you look at first, it's just a slight pink. But then if you get your camera out, then it's that whole.
Oh, yeah.
The sky is completely pink.
So which Instagram did you put that on? E-Rocks Nature?
Just my personal.
That's the 13th installment.
That's a good one, Patrick. I should do that. When it snows here in a month or so, I'll put that out there. Thanks for another idea.
Nature. Oh, I can't talk.
I'd go get that one right now and make him buy it from you.
Some Wichita hats.
You want to know the crazy thing is that Eric is literally going to go and get it right now before I can because he knows how to create one.
Probably.
It's like
I'm already claiming.
It's like his own GoDaddy.com profile. You know, I'm gonna go grab that URL before someone else does.
I can't say anything. I have 4 Instagram accounts now, so
I know I can't keep up with yours because I keep getting like it says, "Would you be interested in following Ed Rivera?" I'm like, doggone it! I'm already following him like 4 times.
It's like no one's enough.
No.
Yeah.
Virgil, if you saw that second picture, there's an airplane flying through, so you can see the lights of the airplane. So on my Instagram, the middle of the picture, you can see an airplane going through. It's kind of cool.
That's funny.
Did you send him a polo with the
airplane? I did, yeah. Yeah, I did. I sent both of you.
Sorry. Got excited. Sorry.
That is pretty cool.
By the way, Ed, if this result goes the way I want it to, you know what song I'm going to be playing after it's done, right?
Kent State, let's go, baby. I'm sorry. I can't get with Akron's uniforms or any of that. It's just so atrocious.
Yeah. Because I'm going to be playing a little bit of Darius Rucker.
The wagon wheel? Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Did you end up getting the helmet last night?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Not for $75. I didn't know. No. Listen, I was kind of angling for Donnie to buy it for me, you know.
Did you see Donnie? What? Excuse you?
What? Donnie, you got money?
Donnie, you're muted.
What? Me?
Yeah, no. Don't act shocked. Listen. For some people, going to buy a yacht is like a life-changing experience. For you, it's a Tuesday.
I'll check it out, Brett. Oh, I have a lot of podcasts that I got to catch up on.
Yeah, me too.
So many.
Thanks for the hat, Brett. Appreciate it.
I go through a spell of just like not listening to podcasts, and then I'll just switch it up between sports, and then I do some like some other stuff that I've been doing, some like AI podcasts and technology, and then I've been on true crime. Whew, man, when you get into true crime stuff, man.
Wait, you've been on true crime, or have you been listening to true crime? Because those are two different
When you
things.
get on the true crime podcasts, man, True Crime Garage is a good one. That's a good one. Mr. Bolin, that's another good one. On true crime stuff. Although I didn't
know Johnny had a podcast on true crime.
I was just about to say.
It's Mr. Ballin. So it's good. You guys should listen to that one.
There's a lot of Mississippi murders.
Yeah, there's Ohio ones too.
He's going to come out with Mississippi mud murders.
Also, yep, that happened. It
did indeed. It did indeed.
I do get nervous when Darla starts talking about like, hey, do you want to watch a documentary? I'm like, oh, fuck. It's a murder documentary. I'm like, she's looking for ideas on how to murder me.
Bro, you have no idea the podcasts or e-books, audio books that my wife listens to, all about, or physical books, all about murder.
Oh,
so I've told people if I'm go missing, she's the first one to first one to look
right
for.
off the bat. I was gonna say she's not listening to the what was that, Fifth Wing or whatever it's called, God, what's that?
See, that wouldn't be a problem for me though, because I would just counter by just say, let's watch this OJ documentary.
Only you can
I used
say
to
that.
come home years ago.
Exactly.
I used to come home and Rhonda would be sitting there watching the one about women that had murdered their husbands and stuff.
See, that's when you get nervous, bro.
And I was like, why are you always watching this when I come home?
Like, at least you know what's coming.
I thought it was coming last week on the show. What was that, Thursday?
Oh,
Whoop your ass, bro.
Oh, that was awesome. Virgil.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know, Donnie. You know about this one, the one about the that family in South Carolina.
Oh yeah. The Murdaugh.
The Murdoch. Oh my god, that thing was crazy.
It's funny. There was a thing in the local news a week or so ago where he was quoted as saying that it's full of inaccuracies and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, of course you'd say that.
Why would you not say that, dude? Like, you murdered your own son and wife, bro.
Snapped. She just put it on the comment.
I know. I put it on.
That's what. Snapped is what she would always. I was like, damn, she's gonna snap one day on me.
She'll whoop your ass,
Have
bro.
you guys ever heard of BTK?
Yes.
Yep.
He's from Wichita. They had a really good,
yeah.
They had a really good podcast that came out about that I listened to months ago. It was detailed all of it, and they did interviews with him and stuff. It was pretty good.
Serial, you know the podcast Serial. They have some pretty good ones when they do like a whole mini series on the whole thing. Those are crazy.
The Lucky Charms one was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm magically delicious.
I did like the true crime one on Cinnamon Toast Crunch because those two other bakers just flat out disappeared.
Yep.
And there needs to be some answers on that.
Well,
did she?
Oh man, see that we're getting into.
My mom knew BTK.
What?
He was the church president, not at our church. One of the ladies that went to our church is one that he murdered, but he was another Lutheran church. He was a church president of. So my mom knew of him, and then I know of the lady that went to our church, his daughter. And every time I see her, I tell people, I'm like, BTK killed her mom. I don't say that to her, but to other people around.
Do you guys remember Allison Mack from Smallville? The one that was part
yes,
of that.
Yes,
and
yes.
she started
her own podcast, dude.
And she had her first interview about that whole experience after she got out of prison.
I kind of want to listen to it. I'm intrigued.
I mean, they're certainly banking on that.
It's wild what she did too.
Yeah.
There was one.
Wasn't that the trafficking ring?
Trafficking thing, yeah, dude. You would have never guessed that she would have been part of all of that. She's like one of the ring leaders.
There was one about the Doherty gang. That was really good. I don't know if you've listened to that podcast. If you go in and listen to the Doherty gang, it's really good.
Apple Podcasts be bringing out some good ones too.
Yeah.
I just be listening to. This is not a murder one, but this was a good one where they did a podcast on miniseries on the guy in Seattle who robbed the banks without any guns. He's like the most prolific bank robber in the U.S. He stole a bunch of buku money and did not use a gun.
Well, see, that's kind of like this one they did, the Doherty gang, but it was 3 siblings basically. And they started like in Florida and drove their way through and just robbed a bunch of banks. See it, Phil.
Right, Phil.
The Piketon Massacre or Idaho Massacre. Those are 2 that I listened to that were pretty good.
By the way, good college basketball game going on in Kentucky right now, by the way.
Is it?
Louisville and Kentucky. Louisville is beating UK right now. 87-79.
You think Mark Pope wished he did have jury duty after all?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Helen Gone's another good one with Catherine Townsend as the host. So there's some good ones that I've listened to.
True Crime Garage. Listen to True Crime Garage. These guys, they break down the whole thing. They go through the whole thing. Like they get all the documents, they get all the paperwork from the cops and everything, dude. Like all the documents, and then they break it the heck down, dude. It is fascinating, right? Like there's a whole genre of people that follow that, and it's just wild.
Brett, Chiefsaholic, yeah, that was a really good documentary.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was Netflix or one of those.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Like-
Eric, did you hear this news about Jair Alexander stepping away from the NFL?
Yeah.
Why?
He
Mental.
wants to get right physically and mentally, which that's
for him.
Well, I agree. I think it's good for him too. But like the Eagles just acquired him like last week at the trade deadline from the Ravens, right?
Yeah, he hasn't played because he's been injured, so he didn't even really play for the Ravens, and he
Yeah.
was hurt with Green Bay the last couple of years. So he's trying to figure out if he's going to retire or not, just because he's gone through so many injuries recently.
Well, good for him for
Hell, admitting it.
yeah. I say kudos to him.
Yeah, that's some powerful stuff, right? Like you actually admitting that hey, listen, dude, I gotta step away, bro.
Well, I mean, the physical pain can mess with can cause mental anguish as well, right? So,
And there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with going to therapy.
well, I mean, the guy's been an All-Pro twice, so I mean, there's still a player there, and there's nothing saying that if he takes time away and gets healthy and gets right, that he can't come back to the NFL. Look at Asante Samuel. I mean, he after he got that stinger and he stayed away a little bit, now he's coming back. So
We can't say that about Antonio Brown.
no.
No, we cannot.
That dude just got extradited.
Since we're talking about NFL stories, did you guys hear about Alex Singleton?
Mm-mm.
Alex Singleton is a Broncos defensive player.
Yes.
He was drug tested, and in the drug test, it found out that he had testicular cancer.
Oh, that's right. I did say that for the Broncos, right?
Yeah, and for people wondering how that happens, there's a certain level of hormone that can be elevated that could trigger being looked at, and that's what happened to him. So he had successful surgery. Sounds like it was early on.
The very next day they had surgery.
Yeah, very next day. Because that's something you do not mess with for sure.
Yeah.
While it's the most preventable, it also can be very deadly if it's not caught early. So great to see. For somebody who was a survivor, it was great to see a story like that it wasn't too late for them.
Good. Yeah, that's scary, bro. That's, man, Jesus. I did see that. I do apologize. I did see that when it came through.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was that the one that Eric put up? Eric, did you put up that story?
I think I
Was it
texted
Donnie?
you guys that.
Yeah,
Well,
one of you guys put it up.
I knew it was one of you.
By the way, shout out to Kent State with those helmets. I'm loving that old logo. They brought that old logo back.
Yeah, I like that one.
They're playing pretty solid tonight.
It's a rivalry game.
I mean, there's a trophy involved, of course. I mean, you got to bring out the best you can. But so we do have a pick we need to make tonight.
Only one?
Only one.
Some bullshit.
None of the college games look interesting. All right. Listen. I was able to sneak in Kent State Akron yesterday, and Prophet, texted pretty quick instead of asking why am I texting him this late. So I mean, plus.
Because we texted you, we were talking about it, and to Virgil's credit, he was like, "Hey, yeah, I messed up. That was on me." So I wasn't gonna say anything.
I didn't think that was going to be a Tuesday game. Like that seems like a
Tuesday game. Was it a 5:30 game?
Like to me, that's a Thursday MAC showcase game.
100%, especially the way the way these guys are playing.
Right. All right, so we have one NFL game to pick, the Thursday night game, and it's I'll just say what it is: Jets versus Patriots.
Oh my gosh!
Ugh.
Patriots are a 12.5-point favorite, over under 43.5. New England 71.6%. And before anybody asks, no, this is not a spread game.
So it's an outright game. Okay.
Outright game. So I'll just go ahead and throw this out here. Does anyone want to make a case for the Jets?
No.
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 Like, do we count this as one of like 3 consecutive Patriots bye weeks that they're having before they actually have a bye week?
Right.
I mean, because what, they're playing the Jets, they're playing the Bengals, and then they're playing somebody else. But I mean, their schedule the next 4 weeks is should be a cakewalk. Now, I know there's no such thing as a give me game in the NFL. I get that, but like if you have to play an NFL opponent, you couldn't pick a much better schedule for the Patriots than what they've got in the next 4 weeks.
And shout out to the Patriots, though, right? They've been playing hella good.
They have been.
Well, they've got Jets, Bengals, Giants. That's what you're looking at.
Yeah.
But
then they have a bye week, right? Or did they
they have a bye week, and then they play Bills, Ravens.
Yeah. Yeah. Brett, I'm not hating on the Patriots. I'm saying they
sounds like Terry. We're gonna go 1-0 this week, playing the team that's on our schedule.
That's all we can do, right?
Yeah.
If we play good defense, if we play good offense, we can play good special teams.
I mean, and it makes
chance
sense.
of winning.
The Patriots finished in last place last season, so this season they got a last place schedule. I mean, that's the way it works.
By the way,
I'm not disagreeing.
Western Michigan, Ohio is 10-7 right now in the fourth quarter.
Who's up?
Or excuse me, the end of the third quarter. Western Michigan's up 10-7 with 3 minutes to go in the third.
I'm surprised about that one.
Yeah. How did we not pick that one?
We didn't.
Because it's not there's no wagon wheel involved in that one.
Is that a spread game?
We
no, because it's not. There's no wagon wheel involved in it.
Okay. There's no wagon wheel involved, so
your phone sounds absolutely amazing. By the way, it's thought you want to know that.
Thank you. Appreciate that. 16 Pro. I like that. Anyways, moving on.
Well, that's all that I have.
What else we got? Wow, it's only 10 o'clock and we're almost done, boys.
Wow. I mean, we're just we even spent 30 minutes talking about true crime. But I mean, this is kind of we already went over college, we went over NFL.
No, I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying good on us.
No, do we want to have Patrick to go on a rant about the AL Manager of the Year?
We do.
No one wants that.
Are you sure? Because it's for you.
How does that bum win? Like, seriously.
Hold on a second. Time out. He's not a bum. First of all,
he is.
I agree they should have given it to Toronto, but he's not a bum.
He won it last year.
You're just mad that he's not your guy. You're just mad that it's a team that you root against. Don't you be jealous?
No, he's a bum.
Okay.
Give it to Schneider.
He's a bum. Yet he took a team that was pretty bad and then made a pretty significant comeback to win the division. So,
well, yeah, because Detroit collapsed.
Okay, but they also still beat Detroit. I'm going to say what Brett said. They're playing the schedule they were given, and they did what they needed to do.
I'll go on a rant about Cal Raleigh not getting a Gold Glove nomination. I'm not against you with that. I mean, he should have had one, but I also think that that Dingler shouldn't have won the Gold Glove. I've had a problem with the Gold Gloves, with the team Gold Gloves, because I've
had a problem with a lot of their voting because it's all popularity.
Yeah, well, and I think the only thing I'll say is that it goes to show you that those individual awards don't mean much because they're not based on actual reality.
Yeah. I am pretty happy for our boy, our left fielder for the Cleveland Guardians. He got his Gold Glove.
Steve Kwan
got his Gold Glove.
And the player that Donnie just discovered, Ty France, got his.
Also, someone won the Silver Slugger Award. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that one. Little guy.
Let's see. You talking about talking about Unk, George Springer.
J-Ram, bro.
Yeah, well, George Springer got his too.
Yeah, congratulations, George Springer. Congratulations to J-Ram, you
J-Ram.
know.
Bobby Witt Jr., also
Yeah.
Platinum
Hey.
Glove winner.
Hey, he earned that one.
Yeah.
Bobby Witt is a legit dude.
Bobby Witt's a stud, man.
He got Gold Glove, Platinum Glove, and Silver Slugger.
Did Michael Garcia get a?
Michael
Yeah,
won. He won Gold Glove.
Okay.
He should have gotten a Silver Slugger because they gave it over to some. Was it McKinstry or somebody that he had
McKinstry.
the side-by-side compare? There wasn't a comparison. I don't know how he didn't win it over.
Listen, can't write, but they can play football.
What? Let me kind of going off of this, but a little bit different. Patrick, what's the Maxwell Award in college football?
I don't remember.
Where'd
Maxwell
Virgil go?
Award is for I think it's a quarterback award,
Here,
isn't it?
No.
Or is it
Look it up.
defense?
No.
I'm looking it up.
No, it might be a linebacker award.
It's the most. It's given to the most outstanding player in college football.
Oh, cool. It's the Heisman, right?
Yeah.
Why do you have the Maxwell and the Heisman? It's the
Oh.
same thing, but same person typically doesn't win it. That doesn't make
Yeah,
any sense. If you're gonna call it that,
Yeah,
and brand it as such, like
It's because it's the same thing. It's just voted on by different people. That's what.
Who won the Heisman last year?
I don't remember.
You got your phone there.
I was gonna say Jaden Daniels, but that was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Years ago.
Well, because I was going to say the reason I say that is because Ashton Janty won the Maxwell Award last year.
When he did win the Heisman.
I was thinking he did.
No, Genty didn't win the Heisman.
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter did. Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter.
Right.
Yeah.
So Janty won the Maxwell Award and Hunter won the Heisman.
But the way I get it, they're different awards, but the way they word or describe it, the descriptor of it, it's like the exact same thing. And I've always thought that. I'm like, why do you have the Maxwell Award when you're saying basically it's the exact same as the Heisman, but it's hardly ever the same person?
Well, it's so these different foundations and these different groups can get their awards out there. You know, it's like when you win Player of the Year, the Sporting News, like the Sporting News Player of the Year, or like whatever it is. There's all these different ones so that people can recognize their own winner and get them out there. But
so this is the last 10 Heisman Trophy winners in order: 2015, Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Joe Burrow, Devontae Smith, Bryce Young, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Travis Hunter. That award doesn't mean anything. It doesn't.
No, I agree. Yeah. It's not that whatever. It is what it is. At this point, just like the MVP, just in the NFL, it is what it is. Is whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, they were doing favorites for the MVP award, and it's like, how in the world is Jonathan Taylor like fourth favorite to get the award? And
like a quarterback award.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he's not a quarterback, exactly.
Because of the quarterback award, and that's my problem with the MVP award. And to me, again, it goes back to popularity. I think it should be who are you more valuable to your team? If they take you out, then you are the most valuable player.
And that's what I go back to on the Cal Raleigh versus Judge, because somebody put that out there on some Twitter thing, and all these people were like, "It's clearly Judge. He's got the better batting average. He's got the better this." Like, wait a minute. I'm a Yankees fan, and I'm sitting here saying, yeah, but you could take Judge off the Yankees, and they're still going to probably finish about where they did. You cannot take Cal Raleigh off of – this is the thing. They forget the word – this is the two things. Heisman Trophy forgets the word outstanding, and other awards forget the word valuable.
Yep.
They don't care about those words, and they are in their award.
Yeah.
Because the most valuable isn't just the guy with the best batting average.
Yeah.
Or the flashiest quarterback on the best team than the most outstanding player.
And that's what bothers me about the MVP award. It's such a sham. It really is.
Because there's a lot of Heisman Trophy winners that are not quarterbacks or running backs that are outstanding players. I mean, Devontae Smith is the one wide receiver in forever that's won it, and he was outstanding. That was maybe one they got right that year.
Well, and you look at the finalists for the Heisman Award last year: Travis Hunter, Cam Ward, and Ashton Jeanty. Right? Cam Ward. Now, some of it has to do with the situation that you come into. Janty's done okay. But Travis Hunter, up and down season. Now
he's done for the year.
Yeah.
Well,
Cam Ward's got the lowest QBR of any starting quarterback in the league, which may be a Titans problem more so than a Cam Ward problem, but still.
Well, that's the problem. Like you just said, it's the circumstances you come into. Because you win the award, you're probably going to a horrible team, and you can't change that team by yourself.
Right.
But the thing is, many times the person winning that award isn't the most outstanding player, and therefore they can't help as much as you would think they would anyway.
Well, and sometimes there's like the preseason award winners, right? And then like, let's look at the preseason Heisman favorites for this year.
None of them are there.
Cade Klubnik. And don't worry, I'm not going after you, Donnie. I'm really not. I'm going back to my team.
He is.
Completely is.
100% is.
Yeah. I'm going look at LSU's QB. Ouch.
Yeah.
Who should be a Heisman favorite?
You what?
Who should be one?
Who should be now?
Mm-hmm.
Notre Dame has a running back I love.
Mm-hmm. Same.
He's got to be in the conversation.
He won't be.
He should be invited to New York though. But I know, I'm kind of there.
Well, who do we think is? So, do we still think that that Indiana's QB is the front runner?
That's my front runner.
If he would have lost,
is that Mendoza?
Yeah.
Mendoza,
If they would have lost the other day, probably not. But they said with that comeback, it cemented it, and I'm like,
so is Dylan Raiola out of it officially now?
I don't think he was ever in it.
No, well, he thought he was. So
the cosplay of Patrick Mahomes.
That's the very one.
You are so late.
I know. I don't know why.
Why are they? What? Last time we picked them, they didn't do very well.
That's because we all didn't pick them.
We all picked them.
Two people.
I literally
fell on
said I literally said this on doing our show last week. As soon as everybody picked Kent State, I said, "Shit, there goes our loss."
Yep, you did.
And see, that's why I don't have to worry about Oklahoma State because Ed will never pick them.
Nope. You're right. I won't. And by the way, Joe, I see your comment, your question here. No one wants Kyler Murray.
What about the Canadian Football League?
What about the arena football?
About the Sacramento A's.
What about say? What if he goes back to baseball?
Let him.
I like the Sacramento A's suggestion.
He can do a reverse Chris Winkie, play NFL first, and then go play baseball.
The serious question with Murray.
Brendan Wheaton.
Where would he even fit? Which team would he actually be a fit for?
Who, Kyler?
Yeah, if he was staying in the NFL, which team would he be a fit for?
The Panthers.
No.
As a starter or just for their system that they have currently?
I will make it easier and say system. Because there's only one team that comes to mind right now.
Carolina.
Baltimore.
Yep.
As a backup.
He's too short. He's too short for the system that they're playing.
Can he go in and save the Jets?
I don't think anybody can save the Jets.
They just got a lot of problems.
If Aaron Rodgers couldn't save the Jets, nobody can.
What about Andy Dalton?
Oh no, he
needs to retire. He'll get another gig. That's the thing, though. He's a serviceable quarterback that he's going to get another shot somewhere else.
Jimmy Haslam isn't going to try to go in do something dumb, is he?
No.
Okay.
He learned, in all
When would he
honesty,
do that?
I don't know Jimmy Haslam, but I think he learned his lesson with Deshaun Watson. I don't think he's going to fuck that up again.
Yeah.
2 years from now, I can't believe they fucked this up again.
Exactly.
I'm probably going to end up saying that. Yeah, you're right.
Listen, I just want to know who's going to wear that Cleveland Browns, QB1 shirt next.
Mendoza.
You think they would go? You think they would do that again?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're that stupid. 100%. I believe it.
I don't even. Let me just look at the.
You got him, and keep an eye out too. And I'm saying this right now because we are recording this as well. Diego Pavia.
So we're gonna go. Johnny Football 2.0.
I think Diego Pavia is trying to get his 11th year of eligibility first, more than anything.
Is he trying to match up with a certain former Oklahoma State QB in terms of eligibility?
I mean, trying, I guess.
Gonna be hard to beat that. Did you guys agree with the Rookie of the Year selections for MLB?
The kid from Oakland?
Well, there's Nick Kurtz and then there's Drake Baldwin from Atlanta.
I have no issues with it.
I'll be honest, I have no idea much about either of them to say one way or the other.
I know Kurtz was good. I don't know anything about Baldwin.
Well,
the kid from Oakland is
Baldwin was good. Baldwin was good. I think Cubs fans got a little salty about it because they thought Cade Horton should have been the selection.
Cubs fans can suck it. Who cares about them?
Ed, I looked at a mock draft on CBS.
Go ahead, say it.
Patrick, you have to learn another quarterback because Dante Moore out of Oregon.
Yes.
With Cleveland.
Go for another Oregon quarterback. Let's go.
I told you guys.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so happy. The Browns
I'm not surprised.
The Browns truly are a gift that keep on giving.
I am not surprised at all that you have. Again, here's the thing though. These are early prognostications when it comes to draft. We got to see how the season goes, but I'm not surprised. And and again, we still have to see what Deshaun Watson has left.
Yeah.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Yeah.
And Shador Sanders.
What I appreciate about the Browns is that they took players that used to play in the XFL. And they gave him a chance, like PJ Walker. I mean,
PJ Walker was never really
Wait, isn't the most prominent XFL player in the NFL was Tommy Maddox with
the Steelers? Yes, 100%,
110%. Here we go with the jokes.
In the mock draft, it actually has 3 QBs going in the top 10.
Okay, so you got Dante Moore, Mendoza, and who else?
Simpson from Alabama.
Interesting. Well, that's not a bad. Actually, he's actually playing really good.
Well, he'd be going to the Jets, so I don't know.
He's fucked.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about
Donnie just twitched as soon as I said that he's actually been playing good. We said Alabama. He's like, oh, shit.
Talking about Simpson?
Yeah.
You're muted, Donnie.
Sorry, no, I was just stretching my neck. I didn't have anything to do with what you said.
Mike, are you talking about sellers from Up to Chat podcast, or are you talking sellers from the University of South Carolina?
He's talking about sellers like Donnie's beer seller.
The second one.
I was going to say, Mike, you don't need to talk too much about drafting quarterbacks recently. I mean, you guys drafted Kenny Pickett after all.
Oof.
Touche.
Damn, shot fired.
Then you brought in 2 back quarterbacks. One of them is still the backup in New York.
Well, are they both bad? Virgil, what do you think about that?
No, because I know who he's talking. He's not talking about who you think he's talking about. He's talking about Fields and Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, I'm not saying it.
I'm just asking Virgil. That's all I was doing.
Unreal.
Yeah. We're doing Gabriel's the starter for the rest of the season.
No, I'm talking about the play.
Oh.
I mean, he was kind of hugging him like a.
No. He already
What?
scored the touchdown.
How fucking far behind am I, dear Lord?
They already kicked off the ball.
Yeah. Are you not watching it live? Are you not watching it live, Virgil? Did you accidentally rewind it?
Apparently, it's on tape delayed. I didn't realize it. No, I am way behind, and I just fixed it. I don't know how I got that far behind.
Oh,
Yeah, Akron just got the kickoff.
Oh,
They
by the
recovered
way,
the wrong kickoff.
just some important notes. This is going to be particularly important to Eric since he enjoys this facet of the
Holy
game so
crap!
much.
How did he get out of that?
But Justin Tucker's 10-game suspension officially was lifted by the commissioner today, so he's eligible to sign with any team.
That's some fucking bullshit.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about the person themselves. I'm just saying, look, there's another kicker out on the market for that facet.
There's certainly a double standard going on. I'm sorry. There's a double standard going on. I'm sorry. No one's gonna pick. Well, actually, you know what? I can't say that no one's gonna pick him up.
Will, if they feel like that he's going to get away from the allegations, surely someone.
There's so many teams that have bad kickers, and
They will pick him up.
There's teams that'll go through 3 kickers in a season now. They don't have any loyalty to any kickers. It's like,
listen. Now the Colts have been through 3, mainly through injury, but like Michael Badgley missed 2 kicks, in Germany. And they're going to stick with them, but I was thinking, man, I wish we had Spencer Schrader back. Man,
yeah, Rams are on their second kicker.
Well, the Colts did what Eric's hoping that the Packers will do with McManus, because they had Matt Gay signed to a 3-year deal and they released him in favor of signing Spencer Schrader because Matt Gay couldn't kick a field goal to save his life.
So it sounds like you guys just want to get rid of kicking altogether in football. See,
we might
agree.
We're thinking about we're thinking about going to exclusively 2-point conversions.
I don't think anybody said that.
Yeah, I don't think anybody said that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Eric. No clue. Hey, there's almost a touchdown.
Okay, see, now I'm caught up because that's what happened.
He fixed it just in time for the end of the show.
Right.
So the running back for Western Michigan just caught a little a little dump pass, really behind the line of scrimmage. Went to the sideline, had 4 Ohio players around him. You could almost not even see his jersey. He came out of that and scampered for 60 yards down to like the 3-yard line, and then walked in untouched on the next play.
You're that close to the goal line. Why are you throwing it?
They had a free play.
Western Michigan 17, Ohio 13. This is a good game too. I flipped over to it because I thought Kent State had it in the bag, and now they're going around screwing it up.
It's a Kent State thing. Offsides. Great. Awesome. Way to go, Kent.
You can't count these rivalry games. That's why I didn't hit the breaking news thing yet, because this still is ongoing.
You don't. Yeah. It's ongoing, brother. You cannot just count these games out like that.
Because see, Monday Patrick was about to kill me because I declared the winner of his fantasy game too early because Josh Jacobs fumbled right after that. And somebody got an earful after the show about that, and I was like near tears.
I wish he would have fumbled 3 more times.
And well, he was on the way to doing it.
Whatever, bro.
Well, since we forgot to do this last week, Eric, what do you have going on at EFA tomorrow?
So tomorrow on the Earn Fun Average podcast, Johnny and I talked to Gavin Booker. He is the radio voice of the Rome Emperors.
Good call.
Nice. That'd be a nice one.
I love that.
I like it.
So, not going to lie, kind of nervous about what's going to happen here now because we're pretty much wrapping up.
Mm-hmm.
This entire time, it shows that we have not been live, even though we are live.
I know. I'm kind of nervous.
So we will see what happens when Ed does this. So either you will get our ending or you get our opening, and we're going to be stuck online or stuck live forever, and we will never be free. And
we're about to find out.
You might want to place bets.
Well, maybe we can break the record of that girl on Twitch that live
we're not
we're not doing that.
24/7 for 2 years or whatever,
No.
4 years, whatever.
You can do that. We're not doing that.
Oh, come on.
Here we go. Let's find out. You ready?
All right.